early. And the reason why, because we got a crazy day today. It's going to be a crazy day today. First things first, let me swap out for my copyright free background music, which I like to play, my loft music. Gotta wait for the commercial, wait for the commercial, wait for the commercial. There we go. First things first, my name is Kenneth Burr. My company is Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and our FLEBT company. I mean, we got an insane day. So I got orders I got to take out to customers today because I was going to take them out yesterday, but since they're stacking, we figured we just take them out. We're not stacking. We got about three or four over there that have to go out. So might as well just get them all done in one day instead of nickel and diming it, because some of these packages are kind of heavy and it costs me money to go back and forth through Lyft. But we're going to be doing a paint on demonstration. I'm not going to be doing this live. I want to do something different, a different way of actually want to start shooting my videos from now on. Let's talk of me, because again, I talk a lot of my video demonstrations and more action. So also too, we're going to be showing off today, which is our new technique. This is going to be the spray on application. This is for the Superior Infinity Black. This is a technology that will allow you to convert inflatable projection screens into OLED-like screens. Over here, we have a new screen. Boom! We're going to do half and half on this. I need all these demonstrations. Like I said, I'm going to be on site, so this is very important to have all this stuff done. This is a half and half. Sorry, we got trash on the floor. We got bags going out. It's trash day. Packages going off today. And we got a package over there. That's a ship back. So, I got to go in. I got to check that out. See what's going on with that. Again, we go through this all the time. I explain to people about these ship back policies we have, that these products are all tested. We're not like the other screen paints out there. Some people want to put us in the category of other screen paints saying, well, maybe their stuff is not tested. No, you literally need to do research on my channel. Our stuff is tested. So when we request a ship back, that means it's going to react the same way we test it. We test it before we ship it out. We put the batch number test on it. And then on top of that, we can do a ship back because we've tested this stuff already. All right, so please do not put us in the category of other screen paints, because this will not go well for you. Because if this stuff doesn't work, it's not going to work on camera. It's not going to work on batch number. It's not going to work on testing. It's not going to work on anything. All right, so we put in some policies, because I told you from the door that I'm definitely going to be removing the platinum silver. Is going to be removed from our site. And we have a fake policy, projector knockoff policy, that we do not support these machines. But I had no idea how well this policy was actually implanted. Actually, AI picks it up, and it's basically under our Crystal Edge page, actually looking on some information about these fake knockoff projectors, something I want to add it more to the policy I'm actually designing right here. Where is that policy at? Here we go. Is this the policy? Here we go. So this is a policy we're putting up because, again, as I said before, our products are dark. We make these dark, high concentrated, that are designed to pick up these amazing infinity contrast levels. And this does not work all that well on screens that do not have that Infinity 1 contrast capability. Even the color screens can even bring up a better contrast level than the more lighter ones, the ones we did design. And these would actually do pick up a little better on these Valva and WeMax projectors. But I really don't want to support these machines because, as I said before, these machines lie about the specifications. So this is a no return and no refund policy. Let me get this right here quick. Policy. All right, so this is what I'm putting in right now. So this is a special area I'm going to put on the page. It's actually going to be right up front in red writing, because we have people that will come in and buy our products knowing they own these projectors, because they figure they're just going to basically say, oh, we didn't see it. It's right there. It's the only policy we're going to have right there. You can basically see, because all the rest of them are there, that has a no return, no refund policy on it. The reason why is because we explained to you these machines do not work on our products. Please do not attempt this. Please do not think that your machine or projector, at the end of the day, it's going to have the capability to be able to produce on our screen because you claim you have a 15,000 or 20,000 lumen projector or 8K or whatever crazy specifications that your projector is claiming to have. It doesn't have this. We've done testing on these projectors. They don't work at all. And as I said before, with the higher end versions of these projectors, they still have all these problems and they don't work on our screens either. And you get one of the high end, they don't work at all. So we don't support these machines at all. Where is my policy page? All right. Policy. Now, as for our other screen paints, if you have a name brand projector, we have a, matter of fact, I got a ship back right now behind me right now. Customer claims something, we're going to check it out. We do ship backs. We have a when we ship back products, we basically send them. If you use half of it, we send you back full containers. We basically back our products at 100%. All our products are tested. That screen over here that we show off, that screen was tested. You can see all the demonstrations under test. We make sure products have batch numbers, so they're tested before they're shipped out, so your product is good to go. And then we can request a ship back, which we do. If you have any problems, you feel that basically we'll test it on YouTube Live so everybody can see it. No one's hiding anything. Nothing's being tampered with. Everything's out in the open for everybody. But the knockoff projectors are problems. And I'm going to tell you how bad these things are. Our policy basically came up on AI. It literally came up on AI warning people to stay away from the projectors. You think I'm joking? Yeah, okay, I'm going to show you something. This popped up when I was in here looking at policy. This literally came up. AI brought this up saying stay away from these machines. It has our Crystal Edge. It talks about how we wanted to research on these projectors. There's other YouTubers, thank you finally by now, coming in saying these projectors are knockoffs. Don't go near them. Yeah, they're bad news. So this is what I put down for the search. Policy when using knockoff projectors. Come in here. Zoom up so you can see where AI will bring in our policy. Right there. AI overview. Crystal Edge Technology Screens.com does not support knockoff projectors. So it's right there. And it literally lists right there. This is our policy on our company that popped up. And then it talks about, some say that you should avoid buying fake projectors online, especially from Amazon and eBay, because these are two sites that pump these fake projectors out like there's no tomorrow. They're constantly flooding the community with these knockoff projectors. Amazon will take literally anybody at the end of the day. They call themselves basically cutting down on all kinds of scams and stuff, and you pump these scams. Even eBay. eBay's supposed to be big on security, on basically scams and all that stuff. You literally let companies come in and sell this junk. This is a problem. This is why I told you, if you notice the high-end screens, these projectors don't work on professional screens. They only read on white and gray screens. Anything will pick up on a white and gray screen. I got a Disney flashlight projector behind me. It's a kid's projector. It will pick up on a white and gray screen. It's the easiest screen to ever project off. But darker screens, it requires a more professional, not professional, but a more real projector with real lumens. Now, a Disney projector and cheap projectors you buy, it's not a real projector at the end of the day. It's a toy projector. A toy projector will literally pick up, a Discovery projector, which is the cheapest one you can get, will literally pick up on a gray and white screen. Easily. But if you're talking about the projectors we have, like these more real deal projectors, the name brands, that have real specifications, everything is legit in these machines, they will pick up on our technology. They'll pick up on grade technology, they'll pick up just about anything, and they'll pick up on the high grade certified and gunmetal and black screens, which is a screen that is required if you're going to be using any form of 4K or HD applications, especially for movie, sports, and whatever. You're going to be required to have the best contrast possible, and that lays in the valley with us. That's our black technology. It does not read on these knockoff projectors. I have the Valva projector when they first came out on the black Crystal Edge site. We had the WeMax, a couple of their projectors on there, where customers went in and bought these our products. And the screens came out super dark. They were completely unwatchable. Mr. Matthews, by the way, you have a case coming up pretty soon because you did exactly what you did. You used a projector a company does not support. Right there, it states that their company does not support these machines at all. But anyway, it won't read. So customers would contact us and say, hey, we can't get the screen to read. And they would go up there on the specification of the projectors. It does this, it does that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, look, what you're reading to me is mumbo jumbo. It's fake. You bought a fake projector with fake specifications. It doesn't do what it's designed to do. And this is the reason why it fails on our screens. Not only does it fail on the screens, those things don't even register on the certified gunmetal screens. You ever seen a Black Diamond show off a Valve projector? No, they won't touch those things with a 10-foot pole. They don't work at all. Bowmaker and the other one called Movie Theater Now, whatever it's called, those are trash machines. That's what they are. Over glorified junk projectors. Right there. There's our policy. There's our logo popping up. AI is basically, well, I'm not a big fan of AI, but AI is generated the overall expert view that basically showing that what we did our studies on and research on these projectors, that they do not function. And it strongly advises you do not go near these machines. The two sites that they named that have these the most, and I told you, was Amazon and eBay are known for having these fake knockoff projectors. When you see me do our little tour and we look up these projectors, where do I go? Amazon and eBay. They're the only places that carried them the most. Matter of fact, I just saw some of them over in Best Buy. And we tested that projector. Literally the projector they had in there, we tested that projector, and that projector was trash. See right here? Some red flags to look for out when buying a projector includes the price. Seems to be too good to be true. Yeah, a 50,000 lumen projector for like 30, 40, even, sorry about that, even for freaking $300. You're not getting a 50,000 lumen projector for $300. You can't get one of those for $1,000. You're about 50,000 lumens. There's no way in the world it's possible. Even at 15,000, that's not even going to happen. 8K? An 8K projector? Are you kidding me? How much an 8K projector costs? Yeah. Misleading specifications. And this is what I clearly tell about misleading specifications. Negative reviews. And this is a problem we have with the negative reviews, because instead of these YouTuber influencers, some do and some don't, come out and say, hey, look, these particular projectors are garbage. Don't go near them. Some will say this, some won't. They just won't. Because the GM Go, which we did on that projector, was actually trash. And there were people saying, oh, the projector's fantastic. It's this, that, and the other. And those projectors are trash. All right. So these are the ones that we support. These are the major brands. This actually, sorry, fake projector. Epson's a real deal. BenQ's a real deal. Optima, ViewSonic. Have a Heiser repetition projector, legal and OJIP to deal with. And then this projector right here is trash. We tested this projector. This is the one I saw over in Best Buy. Complete trash. Complete trash. Amazon promotes these projectors. Having 6,800 lumens lux. That is virtually impossible on a projector that small. Do you have any idea how big the lamps are on a projector of 6,500 lumens? They are massive. So there's no way in the world a projector that size is going to fit a lamp that's literally almost the size of the projector itself that it's trying to show off. That's why I warn people. And I see, people support this nonsense. You gray screen paint makers support that junk. Because I've seen your YouTube channels where you support these projectors. He won't support it, but we'll support it. Yeah, this is what you're putting into the system. Knock off fake machines that don't work. And you support it because they do support on gray and white screens, which is the lowest budget screens that you can use for home theater projection. Yep. And here we go. AVS Forms. Talking about cheap knockoff projectors. We've been talking about that way before they started talking about it. But yeah, at least they're talking about these knockoff projectors to stay away from. These are our video demonstrations we've done. Talking about buying these projectors. I bought a projector off of eBay. And there must have been, I say, 20, 30 influencers. on this projector. Oh, it's amazing. It's gorgeous. It pulls up amazing image, blah, 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 blah. Then we came in and we did the review on the projector. Said it was trash. That projector is garbage. Did the test on the darker screens, certified screens, which we had. Because we have all the samples here. So we did all the tests on the samples. Screen wouldn't pick up on any of the gunmetal screens we had, the high grade screens. Only thing it would pick up on is a white wall. That's the only thing we pick up. A white and gray screen is the only thing we would pick up. And the white and gray wall could even read it, we can't even read contrast and color correctly. They're not even ambient light rejection technology to begin with. So yeah, you just cheated all the way around. You got a projector that's poor quality. You got a screen that's poor quality. You got ripped off. Now think about the people who spent money for the Valvo projector. Now mind you, Valvo talked for the longest time. They were 4K. So we went and had a conversation with them. We got a screenshot of them actually admitting that the projector is a 1080p base. Doesn't sound like 4K to me. Ripping people off. Epson took Valvo to court because Valvo was going in line and saying that they were 5,000 lumens, 5 to 6, and they weren't 5 to 6. They were 1,800 to 2,500 lumens. And there were 3,000 to 1 contrast, which we figured out yesterday that 1,500 is a standard, a little low below standard. We pull at 1,000, where 4,000 is considered to be the standard minimum for contrast on a projector. 20,000 is actually extremely good. But like I said, basically 4,000, and the Valvo is 3. So this is what I was telling you for the longest time, and we can't preach this enough. And we talk about this stuff enough times. We put it in YouTube videos enough times. Guess what's going to start picking it up? Google will pick it up, along with the batch number policy, which we've been pushing. Right now, I've set up a page. Any page that we set up on our website, because our website's been around for a bit, our search engine optimizer, I tweak the daylights out of it, so anything we punch in there is going to pop up just for anywhere we put it at. So we're basically designing pages that we need to have information out there, and we need that AI to pick it up and spread it everywhere. The batch number needs to be out everywhere. Hey, for those people not testing your stuff, it's a good wake-up call to start testing your stuff. But hey, I'm glad that people are coming on board with this, because this is our video right here talking about the knockoff projectors right here. Cheap, knockoff, even big screen forums. Now they're talking about knockoff projectors. Good. It needs to get out. It definitely needs to get out. And the next stage it needs to get out, and I'm going to push for that too, is the fact that all screen paint products need to be tested on gray versus gray. So at the end of the day that you're not getting ripped off. You're not getting a gray paint. When you actually should be getting a real professional screen paint like we do black versus black. So it's nice to know I have an impact. Now for customers, this is fantastic. For people who make products, this is your personal nightmare at the end of the day, but you got to test your stuff. You have to. Come on now. And you support these machines. I've seen y'all do reviews on these machines. Oh, they work perfectly fine. No, they don't. They're trash. You say that because you want to cash in on this market of these fake, phony, knockoff, scam machines. Anyone who supports these machines, at the end of the day, you support scams. That's what you do. The only reason why we made we made a screen paint because the customers, we had to turn customers away who had these machines. I felt bad for these people. These people spent $3,100, some spent a couple of grand for these machines, and there's nothing we could do with this. Something we could do for them, and I did this to help my customers out. But if I keep this up, that means I'm supporting this problem, and that means that's the reason why we're discontinuing one of the products. We're getting rid of it because, again, we're basically just adding more fuel to the flame. That's the decision I came with. Like I said, I like to see my customers buy my product. I do, and I do advise you to read through specifications that we have on the site. It's very important that you read through our policies before making your purchases. Other people are not going to put the detail that we put into our policies, our testing that we do at the end of the day. We make sure that the product works perfectly, and to tell you why we don't support these particular machines. We can literally go to the blacklist. We have a ton of information on these projectors, and actually we have another section on the site called trash projectors, which we're going to be buying a lot of these knockoff machines that are claiming to have these insane capabilities, and we're just going to basically just show you that they're just trash. We'll waste some money, so that way you don't have to waste yours. But you got people out there with these light grade products saying, "Oh, it works." No, don't believe that crap. Don't. These are the same people that'll match house paint any given day of the week, but they're going to support a projector that pretty much are ripping people off left and right. Yeah, no wonder. But anyway, they're trash. And they really, and Amazon and eBay needs to stop supporting these machines. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it just shows you corporate greed at the end of the day. They just see money symbols. They couldn't care less about someone who comes in and goes, oh, they don't know for the first time. They're buying a projector for the first time, and they get ripped off. And then they wonder why it doesn't work and can't function. And they go to us because they figure we could fix the problem, and we can't fix the problem for you. So this is what the policy is that's going in today. It's going to be in big bold writing. It's going to be right there because we have it on the website already, but we're going to have it right there for you to see. Because for some reason, people are just having a problem reading the specifications. And so we're going to put it right there. If you have this, and I'm giving you a fair warning, if you have one of these projectors, if you don't have it on the list that we support, and you buy that product, you're stuck with it. You can't take me to court for it. You can't sue me for it. You can't do jack about it. And I'll tell you why you can't, because we put the policy there to tell you don't buy because it does not work with it. We will not design you something new. We will not design you some silver or whatever. We won't do any of that at all. I'm not wasting any more of my money. I'm not doing that. The policy's right there. Simple and plain. If somebody tells you don't stick your hand in fire and you go stick your hand in fire, now you want to blame that person, it's your fault at the end of the day. Now, I will help you find projectors that are going to be way cheaper than the one you just bought. They're going to look much better, and I got plenty of merchants I do business with. I got no problem with that. I'll take time on my day to help you out with that. Not a problem. But if you're going to call me up because you're bent on believing that your knockoff fake projector is this, that, and the other, I'm here to tell you it's not. I literally went out and bought someone's 8-man projector, and that thing was trash. And it's the worst projector I've ever seen in my entire life. Actually, I'm picking up another 8-man. Those projectors are trash. I literally had a knockoff projector that was better than the 8-man projector. And it was $90, but this projector is $35. You're not going to get 4,800 lumens at full 1080p. Brand new for freaking 95 for $35? No. No, we're definitely on the wrong planet. Definitely on the wrong planet. So, I'm glad people are picking up on this. These are demonstrations we did. We took a 15,000, it was to be a 15,000 lumen projector versus a 4,300 lumens. 4,300 lumens overshadowed it with no problem. 1,000 lumens can overshadow with no problem. Now, we know we have people out there saying, well, his policy basically says no, I'm not going to. Any other time, if you basically got to check us, I got to do ship backs, not a problem. Our stuff is tested, not a problem. Batch numbers, not a problem. We can back our products at 100%. But if you buy something, we clearly tell you that we don't support, and you want to force that on me by saying, oh, you should support it. No, I don't have to support it. I don't want to support it. And I'm not going to support it. They're problems. They're problem projectors. I told you years back, I said it's going to blow up. You're going to have these projectors everywhere. And then the next nightmare you have next, so now they're designing their own screens because they realize the other screens don't support their projectors. So let's design our own screen, charge you a whole lot of money for a gray and white screen. That's literally what they charge you for. You're paying a couple $1,000s for a gray and white screen. You've seen the guy, what's his name? Perfect example. Something called something HD. Something HD was named. It's a YouTuber. But anyway, he had a Valve projector. I don't know if he probably still has it or not. And he bought the screen. So he paid about $800 for that screen for a 100-inch. And then he turned around and he had the projector. And this is the guy who was ranting on my channel. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about with projectors and blah, 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 blah. And, I know about ultra short throws. Okay, we had to embarrass you now. So before I ignore this guy, and I just let it go, but just get running his mouth. It's okay. You want attention? I'll give you attention. Not embarrass the daylights out of this guy because your projector's trash. Because you didn't realize that I had a conversation with Valve a while ago, and in the conversation I had with them, I got them to admit that the projector was a 1080p based machine, which means you went out and purchased a $3,100 fake 4K projector that turned out to be a 1080p base. Guess what 4Ks are? A real 4K projector is 4K. It's not 1080p, it's not 720p, it's not some weird, strange compressed number. It is 4K, period. But he was convinced, and then he went out and bought the screen. And when he went to roll the screen down, it matched the gray wall perfectly. I mean, perfectly matched the gray wall. So you paid $800 for a screen when your wall, probably house paint on top of that, we know that, far cheaper than $800. You got ripped off. And then your projector has a 3,000 to 1 contrast, which is below standard. The NEC behind me has 4,000. It's at 3,600 lumens, where your projector picks up at 25 to 18. I'm going with 18 for what I've seen. At 5,000 lumens, you know how bright an ultra short though would have if it were actually a foot away from a screen at 5,000 lumens? Yeah, it'd be super bright in there. But the fact that the screen was coming up so dim, the color was so dim, it showed that the projector wasn't even producing what it was supposed to be producing. This is the reason why. So this is the reason why the policy is going to be going up. It's going to be right there. We have it on our site already, but it's just going to be another version telling you that you will not get a return. If you buy this product from us, you don't read that policy, you ignore what we put up there, and you want to get it anyway, it's going to go bad for you. So here is the policy we're putting in right now. And if you don't believe me on our theory, then you can just Google us. Because at the end of the day, anytime someone Googles us, our information pops up. And I'm glad that popped up, because it clearly shows you that the policy and statement that we put into our sites tell you that we don't support these machines. And not only do we support these machines, but other people share the same views and opinions that we do. These machines are fake. Stay away from them. Anybody who supports the machines, like I said, you got people that supporting the machines because they want to make extra money, because people have these machines. And on our behalf, we had customers who bought our product, and our products, again, not cheap. And they bought our product, and again, trying to help them out. But it's just going to make a bigger problem. All right, let me see. No return policy, and no return and no refund policy. Let's see. See, if you make a purchase on our website owning a fake or knockoff projector, and guess what pops up again? Boom, us. We pop up again, warning you, stay away from those machines. Anytime you put the word in where scam knockoff projectors, boom. If we put in scam screen paints, guess who pops up? They do. They pop up all over the place. Because again, like I said before, we hold a lot of weight. Let me go right here. This is on the policy we have here. Stay away from these machines. They're trash. These projectors, these smaller ones, they're worse. They claim to have like these insane amount of specifications, which are completely unreal. You know, if you paid that much money for a projector, it's supposed to have at least make the lens a glass. Don't make it plastic. There's a plastic lens on it. Half of the peripherals are not even hooked up to it. I actually took one apart, so half of the stuff you have in the back of it doesn't even hook up, and the Bluetooth is trash. But the sad thing about it is you have YouTube influencers will come on air because their pockets will get a little money, and they'll say, oh, it's a good projector. It's fantastic. Because I watched it happen when the GM Go came out, that Cube came out, and I'm in there watching like, are you freaking kidding me? This projector is garbage. Oh, it's a 4K projector, so-and-so and so. Well, guess what? We have a video of that showing the conversation we had with them, and they said it was a 1080p based projector. So where was this information at when the Kickstarter program popped off on this projector? Nowhere to be found. There you go. That's what they do. So let's go over here and get our policy here. Now I got customers that understand what we mean by not knockoff projectors. First thing I ask you when you are purchasing, you call me up. The first thing I'll say to you is, what's your screen size? What's your projector? Because I can't sell it to you. If you tell me you got this particular projector, we can't sell you the paint. If you make this purchase on our website owning a fake or knockoff projector, you automatic void our exchange and return policy. Now, we've been talking about this for, like I said, If someone feels the need that my policy is incorrect, well, you know, it's all over. These projectors are trash. We did enough research on this to know they're trash at the end of the day. And you feel you want to take it a step farther and take me to court, knock yourself out. Please do. Because at the end of the day, I can show right here, they can Google it themselves. We don't support the machines. We've been doing research in machines for quite some time. They do not work. We have it listed on our website, multiple places on our website. They do not work. So you drag me in court and you waste my time, I'm going to countersue the daylights out of you. And it's not going to be cheap. It's going to be far worse than what you try to hit me with. Because we warned you, they do not work at all, period. We literally have to design something completely different to get them to function. The reason why I'm saying it that way, and it's not to belittle my customers, but I've literally gotten into arguments with people about their projectors. Oh, no, you don't know what you're talking about. This projector's new. It just came out. So-and-so gave it 4 stars. They gave it 5 stars. So-and-so and so-and-so. Oh, I don't care what they gave them at the end of the day. Our stuff don't work on it. That's how it works. I don't care if ABS Forums gave it stars, if Projector Central gave it 10 stars. I don't care. It doesn't function on our stuff. If it's so good at the end of the day, why are you calling me? What's the problem? If it has all these bells and whistles and blah, 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 why are you contacting me for? What's the problem? People only contact us when they want better screens, doing stuff to produce on a better level. What are you reaching out to me for? What's the problem with your projector? When you just hit it with a white wall, you should be good, right? Oh, there you go. Well, your contrast and pickup. I can't get the color to work right. And yeah, you use it in a full lit environment, the screen washes out. You know, I got to be in the dark all the time. And, you know, yeah, you know, we can't help you. I'm sorry, but it's not going to work. Now, we can point you in a direction. You got the receipt for the machine. How soon did you buy it? Maybe you can return and get your money back. We can get you a projector far less than what you paid for, and it'll work on our technology. We're using 50 lumen. We used a 50 lumen projector yesterday to knock out a white and gray screen. I should tell you something right there. So, yeah. Save your money. Stay away from those machines. All the hype they put into them, just stay away from them. Let's see. And the iWall projector, garbage. That's another garbage projector right there. I watched the promo demonstration on that projector. That was lights being 21 feet in the air, and the guy saying, well, you know, we got these lights, you know, they're 21 feet in the air, man. If you're in a average house that has ceilings from 8 to 9 feet, it'll rip up that screen. And then I noticed that the 150-inch was in a booth. So how come the 150 is in the booth and the rest of them not? Because the 150 would be a lot more closer to the lights because it was actually a little higher up. Let's see. If you make a purchase here, if you make a purchase on our website, owning a thicker level projector, you automatically forward your exchange policy. I need from here. We need to go and get. Let me see. It's right here. It's on the Crystal Edge page. It's everywhere. We do not support them. We even have a list of projectors that we support. It's right there. Whole policy right there. And that's why I said about people who make screen paint products, darker products, those projectors don't read on any kind of darker product. You don't have that policy in there, you're going to be victimized to basically these machines at the end of the day that don't run correctly. Someone's going to contact you and say, hey, your product came up too dark and I couldn't watch the screen at all. And it's because projectors having an issue. Let's see, listed below these projectors we support. See, we have it in 2 different sides. We have it here, and we have it here. It's literally all over the site. You can't go and say, hey, well, you know, I bought this product from him and my projector's just that and that, and he never warned me. Please don't do that at the end of the day. This gets you in a lot of trouble. You go to your bank institution, you file a chargeback on me, you're going to be in some real serious trouble because then I'm going to contact your bank. And you're going to really have some problems in the day for committing fraud, and that's not going to go well. We have it stated right here. We don't support the machines. So if you got any one of these, remember, no problem. If you say, hey, I got it to run and I got it to work, okay, kudos to you, but we still can't put it on there at all, period. It's a projector. We can't support it for what it is. I need to go to the policy here. No, other policy, other here. Wow. So, sorry people, we got a busy day today. We got an insane day today. I got to coat half that screen because I had to do a demonstration on that. We got a ship back that came through. We got to do a demonstration on that. I got to go to the post office, get packages to drop off. Come back in and we're doing some work here on the page. We got another screen coming out. Actually, the screen paint I mentioned last night, yeah, that's a real thing. That's actually a screen paint being engineered for strictly certifieds only. We don't care about the gray screen. We don't. It's not for you. It's a screen for like high end against versus high end. We want to show at the end of the day that we have this technology that can knock out. And the first screen we have actually on the list is Black Diamond. Now, again, they can sit there and say, well, yes, we can. We can actually test your product against our product. We have that right to do that. You can't sit there and say, oh, no one has a right to do side by side. What planet do you live in? It's called freedom of speech. As long as I'm not on there slandering your product, say anything disrespectful about your product, say anything that's not true, gentlemen, see, I can get you sued. Not true, and everything's on the up and up, I can basically do a side by side on your product. Or any company's product. And it's not just them. Elite Screens, I want to go through. They have the high grade certified screens over there. As a matter of fact, they got that ultra short, the Dark Scar 9, which I want to check out myself. And I would like to get a hold of Dream Media because I'm interested in doing a side by side demonstration on the Dragonfly, which I've been trying to do for I don't know how long, but for some reason, it's just really impossible to get my hands on that sample sheet. I don't know why.
I chose WGU.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
RN to BSN is nationally accredited, so I know I'll be graduating from
Let's
a
see.
top-notch nursing program that employers respect. Learn more at WGU.
This is a list of specified projectors we do support. I do Sonic, the NEC, Acer, Dell, Infocus, Panasonic, Christie Digital, Epson, BenQ, Tachi, if I said that correctly, butchered, I do apologize. Casio, Optima, Ronco, Barcode, Vivitech, LG, JVC, Brookstone, Sharp, Philips, Samsung, and that's ultra short throw and long throws, which are actually on there. So that's just about everybody in the group right there. Now, there's another projector. It's supposed to be a high-grade projector. It's part of the top-tier projectors. It's from Germany. I haven't had a chance to get my hands on one yet, but I'm curious to see how that one actually works too also. It's the only way we'll have a no return or no refund policy is if you buy and you own a knockoff projector and you use this projector on our technology and it doesn't work, we can't help you. The only thing I can do for you is I can basically point you in a direction of someone we do business with on eBay to get you a projector that will function on our screen paint. And this is not going to cost you as much as what you paid for on the other machine. The sad part about it is for those of you who can't return them, some people can return them. Well, yeah, some people couldn't return them. And they bought a projector. One guy got a BenQ from us. He bought a BenQ from a merchant we do business with. And he said, wow, big difference. Big difference. Screen, contrast, colors, all that look beautiful. And the projector looks amazing. Better than the one he just spent all that money for. So they just eBay them. All right, let me see. I definitely want to change my font. Let's see. Maybe have the file and change the font. Format, Word, font. Let's see. I like the George better. All right. Okay, no return policy. If you make a purchase on our website owning a fake or knockoff projector, you automatically automatically void. It should be different here. It should be void or automatically void or no, it shouldn't be. It should be void. Let me see. You automatically void R. It should be R. R. What's in catalog? Gee whiz Louise. R. Exchange and return policy. The list below specifies projectors that we do support. These are projectors you support right here. Any questions? Do you have any? And this is to help you out here, right here. Let's see. If you have any questions about our policies, please contact. And you can reach my number from here. That way we can discuss and I can talk to you and help you. Maybe if you want to change out your projector to something much more affordable. And we'll work on the technology. You're unhappy with the purchase you've made with the knockoff machine, you can reach out to us and I can redirect you to where you can actually get a very good projector. And I know quite a bit about projectors because I own a lot of these machines and I do tutorials on basically on what to shop for and how to shop for projectors on eBay. As a matter of fact, I started picking up all my lamps off of Amazon, but that's another story why. Let me see. All right, here we go. I like when someone got the they got the NEC, I think it's MP1150 projector, and didn't know how to operate the projector correctly. So they didn't know the different lenses that basically the MP1150 can take, because it's basically one of the projectors that does have the ability to be able to interchange the lenses by just pressing a button, pulling the lenses out. But they didn't know the difference between the standard lens, extended zoom lens, ultra short throw lens. They didn't know the difference between the two, so they didn't know much about it. That's another projector too. I tell you, when it comes to the filters, the filters are horrible because some of the filters are made out of that kind of a foam material. And if you bought a projector that's really, it's been there for a while, especially if it's been like a 2011, 2012 model, those particular filters become brittle and they break up. But you know, you can actually buy more filters and just put them in the little, not cartridges, but you buy the little filters, you cut them out and you put them in. Unlike if you get one of these projectors over here, sometimes the Christie projectors, they don't have those projectors. So filters. They have the ones that are washable, which are much more expensive. It's $300 to replace one of those filters. $200 if you're lucky. All right, let me see. Did I put it down what I wanted to put down here? Let's see. Policy. If you have questions, for contact us right here. So. All right, let me see. I was shocked on that we popped up like that. Didn't know we were over there, but we were. Let me see right here. Now, next thing we have is the we're gonna get a bigger screen size for the outdoor. So outdoor we have 100 in pre-coated. We're gonna do 150-inch pre-coated screen. So that's something else I'm gonna be working on next. So I do want a bigger screen in the back. And we're going to be building our special stand for it. All right. If you have any questions, let me see. Let me see. Just my own number, 48609. Oh, yeah. go. All right, so go from here, go into the site here, and this is going to be, we got the 100-inch in this screen, and now we're going to have a 150-inch, because I need a 150-inch screen. The 100-inch is nice, but I need something on a big screen, a 150-inch. So we're going to be actually adding another card to this one. So let me see. I'm going to put this policy right here. Can't miss it. Can you believe it? This whole section policy we have here, and I hate to say it, it's literally bigger than some people's specification sheets. I told you, people have been doing a good job on their sites. They just put anything up there, a stack of cards at the end of the day. They really don't care. Don't even care at all, period. Most likely, they'll probably try to take it off our website and claim it as theirs anyway. I'm going to put this in bold, because I definitely want that in bold. And I need this right here, this policy, to be in bright red. Okay, I'll take that. And we'll put this over here, so that stands out. These are our tests we have on the product already done. All demonstrations, all pictures match. We got our pictures in there. These are our pictures for indoor and outdoor displays. Pretty soon we're going to have the big 150-inch up there too, pretty soon. So all I can say is, please do not buy any of our products if you have a knockoff machine. Because again, like I said, I'll have people that will contact me and literally get into arguments with me, like, hey, you know, talking about this machine, so and so and so. You know, I try not to hang up the phone, and I really do, but I'm not going to waste time on a debate on something that we know it's not going to work. It's all to it. You know, if it's so great, like this guy got in there talking about, oh, it has this and blah, blah, that and that. Well, if it's all so great, why are you contacting me? Why are we even having this conversation if it's so great? Just put it on the wall that you have it on and be happy with it if it's so great. Now they want to talk about why it doesn't work so well. Well, we can't help you. I went through that nonsense with that whole freaking, I'm never doing that one again. That was just too much into that one. Customer contacts me, call me a scammer, I'm this, that, and the other, call me out my name, everything. Oh, you ripped me off, my product doesn't work, so and so and so, blah, 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 blah. Bring the screen back. Bring the screen back. We coated with this high-grade silver on it. Send it back. Oh, it ain't working, blah, 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 blah. Same nonsense. This cost me money at the end of the day. Cost me product, cost me time, cost me money. What's your projector? Because I'm looking at the screen, I can tell it's a knockoff. He won't tell me what it is. What do you have? What you using? Finally breaks down, tells me it's an 8-man. Could have told me that from the beginning. That'll save me a little time and effort right there. We don't support that projector. Oh, what do you mean you don't support that projector? That's a 4800 lumen projector. It's a full 1080p. This is a good projector, a very good projector. Why are you contacting me then? Why don't you just hit your white wall with it and be done with it? Why are you bothering me with this mess at the end of the day if you're good with it? What? I can't see the contract. Now you start explaining stuff that you need for the projector to do. Okay, but guess what? It's not going to work. Well, you know what? You know, you should support it no matter what, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Buy. I go and buy his projector, bring it down here, do the unboxing, set it up. It doesn't pick up on our screens like I told him wasn't going to pick up. And a 1,000 lumen projector ate that thing up with no problem whatsoever. At 16 feet, an old faithful hit that screen and washed it clean out at 4,800 lumens. Man, I was so ticked. I took the projector and threw it in the trash. Like, man, that thing is garbage. Wasted $35 on that mess. Send it back to him. He continues to curse me out. I said, you know what? You're banned. You don't buy anything from me ever again. And that's how that ended right there. I know myself. That's the reason why people who don't troubleshoot, you don't test your stuff, you can't troubleshoot your stuff. You can't defend your company at the end of the day because you can't troubleshoot your stuff. I know my stuff. That's why the first thing I do, take that camera and run over the top. There's something that pops up. We don't tell you what it is, so you don't know what we're looking for. But yeah, there's something that pops up that lets me know that it's my stuff. So let me see. Put this in play right here. There we go. Line this up nicely. So we got this right there. Yeah, it's good to go right there. And we'll put this policy right here. Now, this policy is a no return and no refund policy, and this is for knockoff projectors. As a matter of fact, let me clarify this because I don't want any mix-ups in this one. Let me see. Policy. For knockoff and unnamed brand projectors. Do we know exactly what that policy is strictly for? So that way we don't have anybody going to my YouTube channel and going to my website going, oh, look, he has a policy where he doesn't, you don't read. That's the one thing I like about naysayers at the end of the day. Y'all don't read for jack. Y'all don't read for jack. Y'all just skim off stuff and just make up your own freaking theory to it and then add your 2 cents to it, which ain't worth jack at the end of the day. You don't really read through stuff. So I have to pretty much put this in here so it specifies everything because these jokers don't know how to read stuff correctly. They'll come like, oh, he has the same policy. No, we don't have the same policy. It's a policy strictly for one thing and one thing only. It's a knockoff machine. And then they'll come to complain about that, like, oh, we don't support the knockoffs. We do. Of course you do. That stuff y'all make picks up on anything. It does. It literally does. Matter of fact, I'll make that black and white mixture that he makes for free. We'll buy a knockoff projector. I bet you it'll pick up on it. Yeah, it will. They don't pick up on high-grade machines or high-grade projection screens. They won't pick up. All right, let me see. And that's the reason why they contact us to begin with, because the screen don't work right. We gotta be, I want to be here on this because I need it on this draft here. This is where we need it at. So we need it right here. Policy 4. Policy 4. Knockoffs. Let me see, I'll put this underneath. 4 knockoffs. And I've heard just about all of them. There was one called a Dr. J. I have never heard of that before. Was that a new Dragon Ball Z skin? No. This is a projector. I feel sorry for the customers. The ones I feel sorry for, the ones that basically that are buying for the first time. They're just their first experience buying that one. And freaking Amazon has their marketplace is flooded with that mess. So is eBay. You can find them anywhere on there. And the customer looks at that and they go, wow, all the other projectors, the name brands, are going to give me like only 3,000 lumens, and this is going to give me 15,000 lumens, and it's 8K, and it's Bluetooth. Yeah. And then they get home and they hook it up, and it looks like a nightmare. You know, a funny one, you ever heard of Discovery projector? That thing was absolute trash. Oh, well, look it up. It's called a Discovery projector. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Guess who endorsed it? QVC endorsed it. They said it was the most amazing projector, and my kids are outside on a 300-inch screen. Mind you, the projector had no HDMI ports, it had no VGAs, it was running analog. I'll show you, we'll find it. We'll find that one on the QVC. And they endorsed this machine, and it was trash. Oh my goodness, it was trash. You couldn't even make it out. It was blurry. It was all kinds of stuff going on with that. And you got a plastic lens. You're pushing through a plastic lens. That's the first thing, the reason why your picture clarity is going to be jacked up. So let me see. But I'll show you. They endorsed it. People bought that junk at the end of the day. Lie. Anything to make a buck. Okay, knock off. And name brand. So if it's not on the list, we don't support it. You know, it's funny. I had this conversation many years back with GM Go, Yeah, I had a conversation with him a long time ago. He sent us an email wondering if we could go in and make a screen paint customized for their showroom to make their projector look good. And I sat there and said to the guy, I said, hey, do me a favor, send me over one of those projectors because I ain't designing jack until I see what these machines are designed to do. And they wouldn't send us a projector at all, period. Oh, we could do the testing ourselves. Just send over your paint. We ain't send over jack to you. I want to see the projector. And I sat there and said to him, I said, look, it's going to come a day where bottom line is that your projectors are going to suffer due to the fact that, you know, when you have it, put it this way, in a way, people want to look at this and say whatever, I don't care. If you have a screen paint that's showing that it's taken out high grade certified, it's proven itself to be a #1 technology, and it can make a projector, these old models, 2011, 2010, old machines look absolutely incredible. Then it tells you at the end of the day that when it comes to these knockoff machines, there's no hope for them because the only thing you can operate is on white and gray. So if you can only operate on white and gray and people want to upgrade the white and gray screens to darker technology, you have an alienated your entire product line. We won't support you. So if we won't support you and the other certified screens don't support you, what are you going to do? I'm not talking about the customers, I'm talking about the companies themselves. What are you going to do? You spend $3,100 for a machine and it's not even 4K. You can't make it 4K at 31. Somewhere 38. One projector was $5,500. $5,500 was $5,500. Yeah. Let me see. Brand name projector. Now, again, when we get there and we say we have the best screen paint and we get naysayers get mad about it, it's true. Come on. I mean, give me something. That's what that global challenge is going to be. Show me something. Give me something. These people make these gray screen paints at the end of the day, and you want to talk about, oh, we can't. Yeah, I can say that. Send me something. My PO box is going to be popping up pretty soon. You can send your stuff right over there. You got 7 months to have that stuff in there. So if you're not in there, and every time I go to my box and nothing's in there, that's saying a lot at the end of the day, is it? And you're going to talk it, at least back it up. Let's see, brand name. They get mad when I say it. Every time I say we got the best product, yet you don't match none of our demonstrations. You don't do any of our demos whatsoever. I've never seen y'all take about 1,000 watts of floodlights and hit y'all screen with it. Y'all don't do any of that stuff whatsoever. Stick in these dark environments and you're just bent and brainwashed that your product actually does work, and physically it just doesn't work at all, period. A gray and white screen is a budget screen. It's a bottom dollar screen. Go contact Elite Screen. Go contact one of these big companies up here and say, look, what's the best screen that you have? And they're going to point to the darker screens. I like gray and white screens. They're garbage. They don't work. Let me see. Brand name projectors. There we go. Projectors. I get naysayers that'll get upset with me. Oh, my product works. Please. I got a better chance of finding uranium in my backyard or either freaking gold than basically believing in that freaking theory at the end of the day. It served its purpose. I'm not saying it's not, it is completely useless because there's nothing we could use it for, but it served its purpose. Its time has passed. You should have upgraded. We upgraded, and everybody else who made that stuff upgraded somewhat, but some people just didn't. They just stayed in that category because they figured it was safe. Let me see. Projectors. Apostrophe. S. Okay, so there's a policy right there. That's all set up. All right, no returns, no refund policy for knockoff, and should be and unnamed brand projectors. All right, that's perfect right there. All right, let's go back to the site. Put this back in again. We're at the site. Now before, like I said, we had a paint that we could just go in and just send that over to you, but I'm not supporting that product anymore. And the reason why I'm not supporting that product anymore, because again, I don't want to be a part of the knockoff and unnamed brand projector revolution, or whatever they want to call it in the day. See, like these cheap machines that then they got their small cameras. Oh, it works. It works perfectly fine. Boy, y'all better never ever have me pop up in one of your booths. You are not like me at the end of the day over there. I will definitely tell you about your machine at the end of the day. You know, sit there and tell me that's a freaking 4K projector. Come on now. You know, I was born yesterday. And there are other people in there were having that conversation with Valve on there about their projector. Asking questions, but they kept saying, "Oh, it's a 480B. It's against compressing. It's a some D something chip, whatever." I was like, "Okay." Okay, take this whole section here, and we'll copy this. So it's in that policy. Good, we haven't reached the 8,000 mark. All right. Let me see. This is the new technology. This is going to be sprayed on today. Yeah, we got it right there. That's the new stuff right there. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. We're spraying it on today. All right, let me see. Well, this is the one that comes with the lights. There's the lights coming on it. It's right here. And one has a popcorn machine. So let's come over here, put our policy in there. Boom. So it's right out in the open. All right, let me see. I want to get this over. Ah, we hit the 8,000 mark. Why? Never have enough room for anything, I swear. Yo, freaking Wix, man, yo, got to expand this, man. Y'all don't have enough room for us over here. Gee whiz Louise, like really? Seriously? We'll have to stick it into a policy at the page, man. How come you only got 8,000? Who the frick uses 8,000 charters? Really? That's why I can't understand why people have, even, gee whiz, even freaking the other site, they don't even have 8,000. You don't have enough information on your product that you don't max out at 8,000. You don't have enough product information on the product. We maxed out at 8,000. Look, I'll show you right here. It tells us that we don't have enough room right there. We literally maxed out. That's why I sit there and tell people when we go read through your specifications, like, what the freak is the rest of your specifications? You're missing a whole lot of stuff in here. And you are missing a whole lot of stuff. You don't even max out. Gee whiz, really? We maxed out? Man, I'm going to have to put, okay, we put it in the policy, then we're good. We don't have to touch this at all. All right, let me see. I'm going to put it in a policy on here. Sheesh. As long as it's on the site, it's on the site. Let me see where we're at. We can't take that. I don't want to take that. Are we good on that? Because, geez, they got to increase it to at least 50 or 60. No, that'd be too high. 20,000 would be nice. 20,000 is enough, at least. Because 8,000 ain't jack. I feel sorry for anyone who's designing anything involving like some kind of freaking if you're designing an atom smasher, good luck, because I can imagine the literature you have to put on here, you're not going to have enough room. This is why we have showroom pages, because the pages that we have here is not enough information to display for the technology. That's what the showroom pages are for. We can drop more videos, we can show more pictures. Like right now, they only give you on here, we get about 10 pictures on there. That's it. That's all we get. That's not enough. I mean, we got pictures on Ultra Short though. We got pictures on the Pico projector. We got pictures on the certified screens. can't post any of that. We don't have room. So we have a link. We can actually go to another page and it pulls up the showroom page, which allows you to see tons of everything you need to see on the product. Which reminds me, I have to go over and expand my showroom pages again, because we got some new stuff coming on there. All right, so we're just gonna have to make it a policy. Come on, I know we got it. I know we got it. It's still giving out. I know we got it. Let's go over here and let's get ourselves a policy. Jeez, this is gonna affect us too. Let's see, knockoff protectors. Let's see, we have a policy in here automatically, but I should put. I can do some easier way of doing this. Let's see if we put it here. That's going to expand it, but we don't need all this because we already got this down here twice. But we'll put it down here twice anyway. What the heck? Might as well, right? All right. So we'll put it right there. So let's line this up so it looks all nice and pretty. There we go. Nice and pretty. We should be good now. There we go. It allows us to add it to that. That's another way to get around it. There we go. Now it allows us to save. Yeah, you max out that, you won't allow you to go past. So once we can, it's still going to be in the policy. You'll see it when it comes up. I might change the whole color of that too. But anyway, it'll all pop up. All right, let me see right here. This is the FO screen. This is right here. This is the 1 gallon. So 1 gallon, we're not going to be doing, the specification sheet is at 8,000 max. So we're going to have to go to a policy for that one. Let me see. Projector knockoffs right here. Okay. I can't believe they pulled our policy. That's pretty interesting. Here we go. All right. Oh, you're drinking the water. You're drinking the water. Let me mess with my cat. Yeah, so you're probably wondering, what the freak was that stuff that popped? Yeah, that's something crazy we're working on. It ain't gonna be out until 2025, no time soon. But it's true. I wanted around 2025 because I want at the end of the year, because I want to see what new technology comes up on the other screens. What do they have? Hopefully by then we get our hands on the carbon black. But that's what that technology is for. And that thing's going to be advertised mainly in the showrooms. We're going to have that in the showrooms on advertising. All right, so that policy's there. That's good to go. Let's hit this one right here. Let me see. No. These are for something else. These are going to be branched over for companies. Let me see, what's this right here? Oh, that one's being discontinued. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, it's discontinued right now. That's out of here. All right, those are going. This is the 1 gallon of the technology you're seeing behind us. This one, it's going to be going because, again, we're not going to make any more. Only gallons we're going to make, it's going to be that outside technology. But the 32 ounces do paint a screen size of 150 inches. All right, let me see. Add this into our policy. Oh, we got it in the policy twice. You mean you didn't see it? The freak you mean you didn't see it? So after the summer sale is up, the gallons are removed for the FLE Alpha Cinemax. And the only one's going to be available is the one we have for the outdoor, which you're going to be doing today, because we got it right over there in the container. Right there. It's right there. So that's going to be fun. So you got those boring inflatable projection screens. They're all washed out. Yeah, you're going to fix that problem for you. We have the other Surface right here. I got another Surface I told you we just purchased. It's already here. We're going to do a half and half on that. tired. I gotta go coat that today too. I gotta be at the post office. And we got a ship back to do. Oh, Joy. Right? Joy. I like doing the ship backs, don't get me wrong. I do like them. It gives us the chance to tell our products work. Let me see. On top of that, customers like the fact that they can ship the item back. And I got a bunch of excuses like, it lands on your property, you're stuck with it, or you opened it up. That's one thing I heard one time, and I asked them, I said, why do you have the policy on your shipping about if you open it up, you're stuck with it? How else are they going to know if they don't open it up? And he says, well, I don't know if they tampered with it or not. And you just accused everybody of tampering with your stuff. What if they didn't tamper with it? Well, it just didn't work. Then what? You're just going to accuse them if they just mess with it when they really didn't mess with it? You don't know your own stuff. That's a cop-out because you don't know your own stuff. You just assume, which is not good. Let me see. 1 gallon. Right here. Where's the other one at? Here we go. 24 ounces. There. So today we'll be doing a spray-on demonstration. All right, see those pictures we have up there? Yep. Yeah. You can even put videos up there if you want. Put customer videos up there. All right, let me see. Ooh, don't like that number. I gotta take one of these. I take the whole 9 out and leave the 99. I don't like the 3 nines. I don't like that. You know what that represents. Then it doesn't represent. For me, it's just I don't like 666 or anything represents 666. I don't want it on there. Let me see. Fake knockoff projector policy right here. Now this is what you should be getting when you go to a website. You should see a policy. This is on Wix, has these policy pages. This is what you're literally supposed to see. On his page, you don't see any policies. It's just all mumbled jumbled into one. This makes it legit and official. So this right here is a section that they basically have on the website to put your policies and everything you have right here. This is what makes it legit. What he has on his, it's not legit because again, it's supposed to be in this special section right here. And this section shows up on this side and your information shows up on that side. And that's why I said he doesn't know how to work his own page correctly. We both had the same platform, you know that, right? All right, there we go. So if you want to do colors, like say you want to add colors. Let me get this right here. Just all lined up nicely. If you want to add colors, like say you're selling t-shirts or jackets or whatever, and you with different colors on it. This is called an add a custom field text. This is what this is for. This will allow you to add in if you want to add colors to it. So you hit this option right here and this page pops up and it shows you right here on basically how you can add in different sizes, your color, all that stuff. So if this screen paint comes in different colors, which if you have more than one color, this is what this would be used for. And you would have the name of what it is, and this would be the lit color right here. And then whatever you put in here, this color will pop up. Or you can customize the color that you think it is by using that also too. You also got a pre-order section where you can come in here and you can put items up for pre-order if you want to do it that way. There's just so many different ways you can utilize your page. So you notice the SKU numbers disappeared, right? Of course they disappeared because the SKU numbers he had on this page were from the previous template of the page that it came with. Oh, you got to put the effort into it. How many hours I've been on this? Yeah, I've been here quite. That's why I came here early in the morning, because I came early in the morning because I knew this is going to take some time to do. Get all this done. Okay, the policy is on here, so it's on there. And let's see, this one. This is 24 ounces. All right, 24 ounces. We have to go down to 32. 32. We have 32. gallons. 32. All right, they're all in. Okay, now I got to come back in. And I got to duplicate this because now we got a 150-inch screen. Yep, you're going to have a 150-inch screen pre-coded for outdoor. So let me go figure out, see here. Let's go up here and let's duplicate the page. Save and duplicate. Dokie. Now we can't use any of these because this is from the 100-inch, so we're going to have to basically make one for the 150-inch. So 100-inch pre-coated. Change this to 150. And then these are going to have to come out. We can't use these because we need the actual one from the 150 to work. All right, that comes out. 150-inch pre-coated screen. Let's see. That one did take the policy, by the way. The policy for that one went in. I had to put it in a special section. This has, we have signature confirmed. So signature confirm. If you live in an area where maybe you don't feel safe with your packages being there, I don't know. That's free. You just have to notify me before you print out your label. And we have all the other links here. Only 150. And we're going to give this little nickname. Let's see. Code it. I'm going to call it the big 150. Oh, come on. Be nice. Just not be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Come on. Click it in there. Big 150. For this one. 274. I'll take it 274. Now, again, the other stuff we have, it's already tested. It's the same stuff, same formula. Only difference is it's a bigger surface. That's it. So it's already tested. Does the exact same thing as the one we had on the wall, which now is packaged for the customer to be shipped out to him. But it does the same thing, just a much bigger screen. So let me see. So we can make these. I do want pictures on it, but we already know what it's going to do. It's going to do the same thing that one's going to do. So we'll just make it available. Let me see. And you have people saying, well, how can you make it available? It hasn't been tested. I'd be surprised the text messages I get. I told you I'm going to start posting this stuff so you can see it. It's freaking hilarious. Like, same chemical that we use to coat the 100-inch screen is the same chemical we apply to a bigger surface of 150 inches. They are both the same chemical. It's been tested already. At that point, I just go, you know what? I'm done with this conversation. This is why people sit there and say, oh, I'm rude to my customers. I'm not rude to my customers. I'm rude to idiots. That's who I'm rude to. Because I can sit there and I'll explain it like crystal clear. Now, I got customers that are just learning. I can understand that. I got no problem with teaching everything you need to know. I do that on camera anyway. I teach people stuff all the time. But I got people that are trolls. We know what you are. We know who you are. And you're just in there just to try to make trouble or trying to confuse me or catch me in a lie. It's just not going to happen because I know my stuff. And when you start asking dumb questions like, well, I think the white screen's more superior. Goodbye. We don't need to be having this conversation. Just this is a waste of my time. We got to go by. Yeah. I want to have a conversation with you people who make these fake products. At the end of the day, I literally would have a more intellectual conversation with this empty cup over here. I mean, they're going to say that's kind of rude, but it's true. I've literally allowed these people into open forums to have conversations with them. And they just literally just riddle the channel with freaking laughs, emojis, and just carrying on like that. It's like talking to a bunch of preschoolers hopped up on sugar. And it really is. Can't ask you any form of important questions. Can't ask you anything about your products. I'm just met with a whole bunch of freaking like rambling and rants from. You know, why would anyone have a conversation with that? It's like having a conversation with a child who's having a tantrum because they can't get another piece of cake. It's pointless. I waste my time on that time. Life is as short as it is. I'm gonna waste a few seconds or whatever time I got with that dumb nonsense. All right, 150 inch screen. So we got all the information right there. So knock off da 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 da. Bum 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 bum. Everything there. Same thing runs the same thing from there. Bum bum bum. It's all done. Okay, cool. This will be the 150 inch. When the twin powers activate, form of an eagle. Let me see. CRFOE 32. I'm tired. Let me see. All right, so all that's done. That's all update. Okay, cool. That's all good. That's going in. Put some fire in this. Save that. That's done. So yes, I'm gonna show you something real quick. My let me go over to my page. Oh, wrong way. There we go. My whatchamacallit, added a new form for my page so customers can reach to me. So a little message here, troll, there's something special on there for you. If you decide you want to go in there and carry on act up, there's somebody else linked to that too. I had to wait a while before I got the clearance for it to go through, but there's also another organization that's also sitting on top of those forum sites collecting information. So go in there and be stupid, try to flood the channel and carry on act up. Sooner or later, you're going to have something pop up at your front door with an FBI attached to it and your handcuffs waiting for you. So go ahead, because it's already been noted that our site has been bombarded by people that were going in and basically viciously attacking our company. So it's already duly noted. So you won't get a notification or none of that at all, period. So that you know that if you think you can hide behind a computer or fake your IP address, it's not going to work. You know the kind of people that work for the FBI? Or if you ever get a chance to meet my friend Troy, he's like a super brainiac when it comes to computers. This guy could dig up all kinds of stuff. That's what they have him doing. He doesn't work for FBI, he works for some other company, but they do for. He can dig up the earth on you. That's how good he is. And they got people like that they hire that work for that organization. That's what they do. That's what their job, to dig up the earth. So if you think for a minute you can hide behind your computer and you can't be found, yes, you can. And we have a whole big investigation in part of this, my company being attacked. Because yeah, it's a big case now. My company being attacked, maliciously attacked by these individuals, other parties that were involved. So you go in there and act if you want. There's somebody else on there watching you also too. And they're going to find out where you live at, where you work at. They're going to find out everything there is about you. And sooner or later, you're going to be sitting there relaxing, and someone's going to pop up and say, hey, are you so-and-so and so? Oh, yeah, well, you're a part of an investigation. So play around if you want. This is usually where we get people who pop up in court and they start crying about their situation. They literally will bring that up in court about their whole life story, about why they should show some kind of leniency toward them. They call them crocodile tears. These are the big 250s. We ain't got around to these yet. I got projects to work on this one. I think I'm going to get, I don't know when I'm going to do these. Honestly, I really can't tell you when. We just got all this stuff we're working on right now. We'll get around to it. We just a little busy. It's a shame I got to put stuff out there. It's nice. It's from people can reach out to me. We can talk. But we got individuals that are just jealous and they just carry on and act up. They're not adults at the end of the day. My customers don't act the way your customers act. Well, we're not saying all their customers. I have met a few of the customers from his side that were very nice and polite people, but some of them are just, they carry his same mentality and attitude, which is disgusting. It's not business. I mean, we literally have so much stuff on this guy carrying on his business site that even if your lawyers tried to paint a picture of you being an outstanding person in the business community, we can paint a complete different picture. We literally have that much stuff on him. Nobody in their right mind, and I don't care what website you have at the end of the day, is going to flash pornography on his site. And he literally did that. I was shocked that he did it. I mean, I guess he was trying to do it because we were in a live stream and he was trying to disrupt the stream, but boy, you talk about something backfiring. No, man, that's your business. You own that. That's your company at the end of the day. And you abuse your website by flashing pornography to try to disrupt the stream. That's pretty bad. Yep. Very bad. Destroyed himself in the process. All right, let me see. I'm going to go. I got to reset all this in here anyway. All right, there we go. There's the LLC. All right. I'm going to go to the page real quick. We're going to go to our contact page. Yeah, as for all the other emails that were sent through, they're being traced. Yep, they're being traced. All those emails that went through, even if you call yourself not just joining in, you're part of it now. It means you're going to face lawsuits and prison time. Now, once those lawsuits kick in, they're going to speed up the case for the criminal charges. And my lawyer told me that's going to happen either way. It's going to have to speed it up. Because the first thing when I was talking to, when I went down to fill out for the lawsuits, the first thing they asked me, did I file criminal charges? And I said, yes, they're with the FBI right now. So the FBI is like right down the street. So they're going to basically go in their records, find all your stuff, all your information, and they're going to basically get rid of that process and speed it up a little faster. So the first thing they asked you said, did you file criminal charges? Like, yes, I did file criminal charges. They're going to speed that process up even faster. Dumb stuff. So right here, what we have here, I told you that all sites need to have this. This is very important. This shows that your products are not matching house paints or fabrics. So this is our demonstration. This is some of the demonstrations, but these should be right directly on the site for the customer to see. Don't see these up here, you need to ask some questions like, hey, do you have any tests showing your products the difference between everyday house paints and fabrics and stuff? You need to see all that. One of these demonstrations, we actually make the product, won't be painted to the screen. This is several derms of fabric, and this is at 1,000 lumens right here to show that we don't need high power projectors to support white levels. There's the contact page, boom, 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 boom. I love this page. We always try to do something completely different outside the box. There's our contact form. So you play around with that if you want, and you're going to find out later on. Yeah, they got a saying for that, but I'm not going to say the curse word, but that's definitely what's going to happen to you. Let me see. Freedom can go just like that. 1 minute you can be out there watching and having fun, the next minute you can have handcuffs on sitting in the back of a truck going to a prison. Or not prison, you're going to a holding facility for processing. That's some messed up stuff to go through. I never had it happen to me, but that's some messed up stuff to go through. I've seen it happen when I was up there at a ball game. I watched officers walk over and handcuff a guy and take him out. I'm like, what the freak did he do? You know, outstanding warrants on him. All right, let me see. Where's this contact? We need to get front page. Front page should have my, which I'm going to pop up. There we go. Oh, we can't wait for this guy right here. He's going to be another awesome screen we're working on. Those are the glass. The screens are glass. This is the front page, and again, always in the header. So we put it in the header so you would see it. No matter where you go on the page, you will see this, no matter what. And there it is, talking about the summer sale. Picture logo demonstrations. Got a little moon, stars, some animation moving around. There's our 3D mapping applications. So we put a little cool design for that one. Got a little gaming right here. Try to do something different with my website. You know what I mean? Because websites can get kind of boring. So I've been going on sites to look around and see exactly we could do something different. FLE technology game. Ultra short throw demonstrations. That's when a guy contacted me and says, I've never seen ultra short throw. This is what we knew from the door he's trolling. How do you not bump into an ultra short throw demonstrations? We do them all the time. This is for ceiling technology, projection technology, and all of the cool stuff. Floor projection technology. Multi-projector setups, because we have people talking about doing multi-setups, like, you know, portrait screens, floor screens. Like this would be a multi-setup. See where the screen's at? This is a portrait style screen, and this right here is the floor we turned into liquid. Pretty cool, ain't it? And we have here is portrait projection screen. So people ask us about doing portrait all the time. This is tabletop applications right there. And this is for front and rear technology, which we're going to be basically adding more video players here and here because I want to show some technology we're working on right now. And here's our page right there. That's our front page. I try to do something different. So contact page, there's the black shop, and over here we have, this is shipping information. So we're doing the big 150. Oh, I'm gonna game off that screen. You have no idea. I got a RetroPie coming in. So I told you, one of my good friends, when I told you about the one that rewrote the operating system for XP, that's another person that can dig up dirt on you real quick, real fast. But he's another person who's an expert in that field. He rewrote the operating system. I'm like, what the freak? I can't even do that crap at the end of the day. I don't got that kind of skill level. Rewrote the operating system. That's why if you look at my XP, see the pirate pop up on it? Yeah. When I was with him, I never bought an operating system, ever. Never had to buy one, ever. Guy taught me a lot of stuff too. As a matter of fact, he's the one that taught me about the projectors. That's him. He's the one that actually taught me all that, because last time I used a projector, there were CRTs, the big old bulky ones with the BMCs. He taught me all that stuff. That's how I got into the field, because I saw his screen. That's what triggered the whole thing. I was a monitor guy at the end of the day. Everything was monitors for me. It wouldn't talk me near a projector at all, period. Monitors, monitors, monitors. I went to his house. This guy's playing Gears of War on a 120 screen. I'm like, oh, didn't make a difference if I had a high gaming PC at home. I had 42s. He had 120 inch. You know how big that screen looks when you're coming off a 42? I'm like, what the frick is this? He was like, oh yeah, it's my projector setup. I was fascinated by it. I was like, oh shoot, they make them like this now? Got all the peripherals I got on the back of my video card. Now imagining what my games are going to look like on this giant screen that he's displaying. Yeah, that's what triggered it. Here's the videos and all that stuff like that. The batch numbers. This is how long the shipping policies have to be. It's a lot that goes into shipping policies. And then right there, we still got our black versus black right there. You can see it right there. You go to our blacklist. Sorry, we don't have a blacklist. Sorry. You go to our marketplace. It's called a black shop. There's an old man floating around. And you'll see right here. There's always going to be there. No, you can't miss it. I want it so, you know, this is important. You have to have this. And for some people who want to get mad at me and upset with me about this, what do you get mad at me and upset me about? Come on, man, you have to do this. It has to be done. Your customers have that right. And we got more. These are the rest of them. We're not all of them, but these are some of the ones we show off. You literally should have these tests on your site. They have to know this, especially if you tested and matched this stuff to begin with. You definitely want to have these on here. And we'll go pop over underneath here. We got to add to this too. We got some more happy customer video demonstrations. I haven't had time to put them on there, but we got the new ones. There's our happy customers. Yay! For on-site. So I'm going to be at about around 60 locations, and we're going. This is going to fill up real quick. Every location I drop on, we're going to be showing off with this, people's reaction and stuff like that. We're not going to be showing off our investors, and the reason why is because I said we got some weird people. And on top of that, we're keeping all that secret. When everything's signed in, everything's good to go, then we'll make it public. But again, when you contact these people, they've already seen our stuff already. I literally embarrass themselves so badly. So these people will contact people that already have this technology sitting there. They're already looking at it. They already know what they want, and they'll contact them and say something nasty about us. Guess what's going to happen? I'm going to give them all your information, so they can go in and file charges against you for harassing them. That's what's going to happen. Every time we walk in, the minute we talk to anybody, if they give me word that anyone contact would say, hey, look, this is the person we had a problem with. We have them with the FBI. We're filing lawsuits against them. This is all their information. This is where they live. So they can go in and file charges against you also for harassment. So again, grow up. Sheesh. So these are different places on site. We had the screens that actually we're adding more to these because I got another place I'm going to be doing a walkthrough this week. I can't wait to walk through that place and see what's going on in there. And it shows our screens basically being displayed in different environments. As I said before, if they didn't work, they wouldn't be able to function in this environment. Which means that there are other people in the environment walking back in the hallway when we had the Ultra Short Throw on the floor displaying the screen, which means they would have said, I can't see it. See that? We're in the classroom. So the light we have in the environment, that projector costs $178. So that's why I said when I'm watching demonstrations with people with the P2, expensive machine like that is, and you're sitting right on top of the screen and you can't register in a fully lit environment, it's not the P2's problem. Don't blame it on the P2. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the screen. The screens are crap. They should be able to operate with no problem. They should be able to operate with no problem whatsoever. That's a 720p projector we're using. So when we were in this place, it made them furious. They were very upset. Oh yeah, he's someplace else. He's doing his demonstrations over there. Yeah, it was hurting them. The fact they were saying bad stuff about my product, they couldn't get it to stick because I'm walking around in this environment doing these demonstrations. See, at the time when you guys harassed this poor woman in this place and made death threats to her, she didn't know. We didn't know exactly where all of them lived. We knew where Jamie lived at. We didn't know where the rest of them lived at. Now we know where you all live at, and guess what? When I get time, I'm going to pop down there, have a meeting with her, and I'm going to submit all your stuff to her so they can file against you. And you have no idea, this woman is very heavily connected. I mean, business-wise, she is heavily connected. This woman drags you into court, it's going to stick on so many levels, it's not even funny. Not going to go well. But this is what you do when you do dumb stuff. This is what you subject yourself to. So all the places that you contacted and you carried on, you will be submitting your information, along with the criminal charges, your incident report, all that stuff to show that were charges filed against you. Oh, here we go. This is another place they try to contact and make trouble for me. They didn't like the fact that I was doing a demonstration. We had fish pushing through a window, and it made them upset. They call that jealousy, because your products don't work. See how my stuff can push right through glass. And by the way, the projectors we use in this demonstration cost them only $400 for 2 of them. They're 720p projectors they're using. Chrissy LW, I think 400 says they're using. That's what AdTech will be doing this summer. So I'm doing a test run. Painted up a screen. There it is right there. See, Chrissy? LW400. Just like I said. They got 2 of them. These are 720p projectors. The same projector just pushed the image right through that glass. We're doing a test run on the wall. And this is when they're working in the place, getting the place ready. We got a chance to go in there and basically test out how the screens will look in there. You're like, we need 4K or 80. You don't need none of that at all, period. It's not even necessary. That technology will pull it up with no problem. Now, if we can push an image right through that screen and hit that glass, and that sunlight can push through, or light can push through, and that screen doesn't wash out inside as a cake wall, we can produce that anywhere. That's what we wanted to show them. We put the screen up in the window, and the projector went through it, and that guy was like, wow, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, if we can get that to run and you can see that outside, imagine what we could do inside that building. You can pull up anywhere in there. So these are, if you want to look at our testimonies, these are our testimonies right here. You can check them out. I'm going to turn our happy page. How you get to the happy page? If you hit the black shop, you'll see right here it says happy customers at the bottom. This is our About Us page. It's got some music to it. And this one, we give all our glory to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Because again, without him, none of this does exist at all, period. And we have over here, we have demos, basically testing, which is going to be expanded because we have more demos to add to it. We have all the test demonstrations we did on these screens now have to be incorporated onto this page. So this is going to be expanded. It's quite a lot. It's going to be going on here. Yeah, I know we did a lot with the animations, crazy. So anything you could possibly think of is on here. All the new technology is going to be added on pretty soon. It goes a little farther than that. Normally going all the way down. Let's see. That's demos. Then at the bottom, we got test demos. That's another page. Let's add it on for more test demonstrations. Certified screens. This shows that we tested just about every certified screen we could literally get our hands on. It's right there. 17, 18 screens at one time. Black fabric screens being pushed through windows. Ultra short though demonstrations. Demonstrations on fabric. Demonstrations on film. Demonstrations outside at 150, white level demonstrations, paint on demonstrations, demonstrations of 4K versus 1080p, 1080p versus 720p, 720p versus 4K, white level demonstrations outside, demonstrations at ultra short throw, demonstrations on black outside, more demonstrations at 150-inch white level test demonstrations, demonstrations at 250, 250, 250, demonstrations and window light. This is where we took a screen and we raised it all the way up to the top of the ceiling like this to show you that the screen could actually take in a ton of ambient light. So we got the door, which means when you do a door demonstration, your screen literally is supposed to be sitting in the door, the line of the door. If your screen's sitting way over here, what's going to happen is you can't actually, that light's not going to make contact with the screen all the way in here. It has to be in line with the door. See how the lights make contact with the screen? Right here, make contact with the screen. And then you see when I back up, see the windows are open here, constantly hitting the screen. That's how you do an ambient light demonstration. Which means if you want to watch the game, this thing is going to react just like a TV. This is the wallpaper surface too. Let's see, tabletop demonstrations. This is all ambient light projection demonstrations right here. What the heck is this right here? This is advanced ambient light projections. This is Eclipse technology. This is white level demonstrations, black paint demonstrations. Yeah. All that has to be done. All that testing has to be done. We got certified, 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 white level test. This is one of the hardest tests you will ever have to run on a screen right here. If you have a black technology, this is your nightmare at the end of the day. You know what this is right here? This is where you have to be able to get a screen. These are 4 white sheets of paper. That's a black piece of fabric. So when you show a color level, you have to show your balance, which means that when I told you that the balance and the color level means that the white surface can't read color because it doesn't have a high enough contrast, where the screen that's not coated with our technology can't read the color level because it doesn't read a high enough white level. So you have to show a perfect balance in between that. So, give you an idea. Balance. Here we go. See that? That's what you have to prove. So, see how our color balance is purple? See how the white surface can't read it because it doesn't pour in high enough contrast? See where the black paint and black fabric can't read it because it doesn't read white light. Good luck on that one. And you have to drop them at 1,000 lumens. If you don't, it's not going to work. That means you're going to be accused of using high luminance projectors in order to produce more higher and white light. So it has to be done at 1,000. Very difficult test. So speaking of the Series C, did you do this test already? No, you didn't at all, period. You skipped this test. It's a very important test that has to be done between black technology. You have to show your balance in color. Just because you put a bunch of images, that doesn't mean jack at the end of the day. This is a test you have to run. The reason why you couldn't pass this test is because your screen comes up gray, which means these 2 screens would be to pull a better contrast in your screen due to the fact that they're actually black screens. You're missing tests. You're missing a lot of tests. That's why your specification sheet is so short, because there's no information on it. Another thing too, which he didn't really realize, or he probably did realize, is that when you make a very thin solution, which you did, problems you have with this is they cannot be used with rollers because a roller will automatically streak it with no problem whatsoever. This is going to become an issue. So this is why when you roll over your inflatable screen, you can see the roll marks. You can see the streaks. You can see the patchiness. You can see all that. That should have been sprayed in, not rolled on at all, period. And the problem you have when you're using a very thin solution is the fact that it doesn't mask things all that well. So any imperfections in surfaces are definitely going to push through. That's another problem you're going to have with it. But the fact that you were using a roller from the door shows you don't know what you're doing. Who the freak's going to use a thin solution with a roll-on application? You'll mess the screen up. This is one of the tests right here. It needs to be done. You have to do these. All these tests have to be done. Now, you can't do ultra short throw because you said your product doesn't work with ultra short throw. So how would you compare yourself to me? At the end of the day, when we operate on ultra short throw, I can walk through in commercial environments with an ultra short throw and pick up. You pick up at, you say your minimum is 2,200. We pick up at 50 to 1,000 with no problem. I can pick up with 1,000 outside. If you go to my channel and you type in something that says 13 feet, 1,000 lumens, this brings up testing that we're doing on screens at 13 feet at 1,000 lumens outside. You guys are, your tests are messing left and right. This would be, this is all the gaming technology coming out soon. This is under the technology for the Sugar Plum Fairy and all that cool stuff. We had to build entire showrooms, like a lot of you not, because the stuff we have, it's not enough. It's not enough to add a couple of pages. Oh, I forgot. Where's my page? Oh, no, we're in there. Here we go. So we had to build this mystical fairyland world because, again, we have to basically represent what the screens actually stand for. They have their own personality, so we have to give them their own personality. That's why I say I can't see why people just don't take the time to really put the effort into their site. Some people do. Some people go check out their sites. They're absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. But some people just be slapping stuff together like, oh, there it is, it's done. That's it. It's like watching someone trying to spackle a wall with a mop. So we made Sugar Plum Fairy. We want to make a world that basically represented the product itself. It's very relaxing in here too, by the way. Get some hype up. Here we go. This is the girl's camera paint. And it's going to be glass projection screens, not plexiglass, glass. You see Heightener technology, which is going to be upgraded to 5 by then. And there's our little music player right there, a little butterfly dancing on it. And next after this is going to be the unicorn we're designing next. This girl's going to have 2 of them. They're going to have a unicorn, and they're going to have the fairy, Sugar Plum Fairy. Now, let's go over here, because when we design that, people come like, what about us? No, we don't get one. Yeah, you actually do get one. There's quite a few. Let's see. We have one for here. This is for the fellows or ladies. It doesn't make a difference to me. You know what I mean? I love this page. This page is fun. We got some crazy stuff on here, too. Player 1. We didn't add music to this yet. I'm getting around to it. I haven't decided what kind of music I'm going to add to it. There is the Leviathan. Coming soon in 2024. These are going to be 20, 40, and 50-inch glass screens. We call it Leviathan Black Series Edition. So Leviathan Black, it's called an Inferno. It's this class called the Inferno. There we go. Get a little flame in there for you. Scales moving across the screen. This is where the picture show is going to be at when we get pictures for it. And some more space for putting in some stuff we want to add. And there's our fire-breathing dragon. And then here we have another one we have that's coming up. This is going to be kind of a yellowish tone. It's going to be a sick one too. This is our Cosmic Sunflower Fusion. Yeah, we gave this stuff some crazy names. Yeah, this is a Sunflower Fusion. This is another video screen. A Thunder Shamrock. Extreme Thunder Shamrock. And then over here, someone tried to copy this at the end of the day. This is our Scarlet Samurai. See, you can try to copy our designs, but again, you don't have the same passion when it comes to our products. You couldn't design as if you wanted to. It's a person who tried to copy our work, but you don't have the passion for it. As you can see, we bring it to life. Oh, this is gonna be another beautiful screen. And then over here, we're going to have something called the Sub-Zero Arctic Black. This is going to be another insane screen, too, on top of that. And all these screens are going to be glass. They're tempered-proof, shatter-proof. They're going to be gorgeous screens. And yes, they got to come in a special casing. You can't ship these in boxes. This thing is literally going to come in a suitcase, because you can run the risk of one of these things getting smashed or broken in the process. So when you get your unit, you're like, what the freak? Is that a suitcase? It'll be like a plastic customized suitcase for that bad boy, padding and everything. And then you'll get your free merch in there, because the free merch we're going to bring in, that's why we bobbleheads for each one. We're going to have like glasses or mouse pads, and not the mouse pads, some other ones, the ones that actually glow in the freaking dark. These are the ones I like with the LED lights on. These are the ones I want to actually get to my customers. I like this. This is my mouse pad that actually has neon on it. We're going to give away these. They're going to be in there. And some neat, cool neon lights. So it's going to have some cool stuff in there for you. Even some cups. I'm going to put some drinking cups in there for you. You can put your Mountain Dew or whatever you want to put in there. So these are going to be some pretty cool setup screens. Get off my page. There we go. So when you open up your case, you're going to like, wow, you're going to have your certificate and certification on your product. You'll have your cups, you'll have your merch, all your cool stuff. You have your bobblehead to come with each one. All this, we're going to have a case design so all this stuff can fit in there. So you can open it up. And you have a little section right here fitting for everything that you have, your mouse pad or whatever you want. It's all right in there for you. We got big plans, people. We got big plans on some stuff we're working on. There's a lot of crazy stuff we're working on. Let me see. That's some gaming glass screens. That right there is our demonstrations. At some of the demonstrations done at 1,000 lumens. I got a page for that one. These are demonstrations at 1,000 lumens. We got another section we're going to put in there for commercial. Old Faithful will be going with us on site because I want to be to show her off in different environments. So these are all 1,000 lumens. And you can also go to our site and type in our YouTube channel and type in 1,000 lumens and it'll pull up our test. This is the 250 Monster screens. And what's this one? Oh, this one, let's see. That's the Monster 250s. That's the 1,000. And this one is, oh, this is a showcase. So the Alpha Cinemax has its own showcase page. And this is one we're expanding. And I got to add a bunch of pictures and videos of this, which I haven't got around to yet. So I'll probably do it, let's see, probably the middle of the week. I got all these videos and stuff I got to download on here, put on here to set up. But this is the page, the showroom for this technology, the one that's actually right here on the cardboard. Put your time in and get it done right. This right here is called FLE. This is for our paint on demonstrations. Pretty cool background, eh? So I always try to do something different. Because websites can be boring. They can be really, really boring. So at least you can come in here and you be entertained. Took the time with the effort. Anyone ever watched me build these sites, watching me drop in 4 or 5 hours, just knocking out, doing work over and over and over again, doing more time, put a lot of effort into work on this. Let's see, and this right here is the Spartan, which these are going to be named to the legendaries. So legendaries is going to be a series of these high-tech screens. And they're going to have some kind of crazy Greek mythologic name. You know what I mean? You could call it the Kraken, Leviathan, Titan. They're all going to have a different class and design what they are. And they are rare. They're extremely rare, which means that we only make 20 of these in the entire world. The number may drop lower than that. But they are extremely, almost nearly impossible to get. But if you are able to obtain one of them, oh, goody, goody gumdrops. So this is the first one. Now, Spartan was developed because the Spartan was designed to basically take out other screens. That's what we designed it for. And again, the screen's reputation already basically stands itself because there was a certain screen, 2 screens that were supposed to go against it, and one backed down, and the other one basically removed the entire state of PA. That's why PA was removed, because he was going to go against this screen right here. That's why the shopping carts were locked. That's why the entire state was moved, because they were scared to death to go against this screen. That's what it was designed for. So I thought that let's bring it out and we'll design an entire product line around it. So we'll give it a series of different forms of the Legendary Collection. But the Legendary Collection is not easy to get. So it doesn't make a difference how much money you have. It doesn't make a difference. It comes down to basically chance of getting one. Now, we said we were going to have it at around 20. That number is going to probably drop down to 5. So it'd be 5 of each in the entire world if you can get one. And that's why we're making it so that we are the only ones that can sell that screen. because we want to make sure that you can't go here, you can't go here, you got to go through us to get it. No company can get this at all. It's not in their contract. They can't even touch it. They can't go near it. Only we are the ones that are able to have that technology. So yeah, 5 in the entire world. Extremely rare. Now, keep in mind the rules under this thing are so strict, it's not even funny, which means basically if you come in here and you basically buy 2 of these screens, both of your orders are canceled from the door. You don't even get a warning. You're not told that your order's being canceled. If you don't remove the other one, no, your order's terminated right from the door. And somebody else will pick up where you came from, because there's always going to be somebody now trying to get one of these screens. So you pick one screen, because it's right there, it tells you to be in bold writing, only one screen per person. If you go in there and you pick up 2, both of your orders are canceled. Yeah, figure what the other stuff's going to come with, because I know that one comes with an actual real Spartan helmet. It actually comes with a helmet. I'm not talking about something that you stick on your mantelpiece and you stare. You can literally put this thing on and walk around the house. It's not plastic. It's an actual real helmet. It basically has a certificate. I had to go hunt to find where these things came from. I actually saw a couple more on Amazon, but I actually wanted the real deal, like something really close to the real deal. And I found a couple other places outside Amazon where I can actually get them from. You can actually wear that helmet. Oh, I can't wait to get the rest of the design. We got the rest of them. We got probably three more we're going to design after this one. This is a legendary. It says a limited edition. But we're going to change limited edition to ultra rare. All right, did we cover everything? Let's see. Got to be at the which one's not even open yet. It's like 9 o'clock. You're not even open yet. 9 o'clock. Okay, so. Let me see. I'll do that when I come back. I got to do the the ship back. I'll do that when I come back. Customers, sorry about that. Customers, you're going out today. You got your orders are right there on the floor, so you're going out today, so you'll be taken care of. And this is the site we have for this one. Now, if I go over to, let me see. This is a Crystal Edge site. Copyrights right there. Our copyrights is on the other pages. I actually embedded in every shopping cart. So it's this one. This is a re-ramp on the Crystal Edge site. We actually redid it. Gave it a little bit more pop to it. It's got this virtual cube that pops up in the front of the page. This is the one that shows the biggest grid when it comes to outdoor. Actually, we're going to get one for indoor too, and ambient light. We got a couple of those in there too. There's a grid at the bottom. Let's see. Marketplace by here. So we're going to be price dropping, because again, this page has to change for the other one. We have a chance to drop the prices on here. This is the Imperial gunmetal. This is going to stay. This stuff is absolutely amazing. I freaking love the Imperial. This one right here, the Imperial Gold, I'm going to put that on the back shelf. I don't need that right now. And this right here is the Christian Cinemax. Well, that right there, I got somebody right now for that. I got somebody who does have some heavy ties with the church, and we want to make it so there can be a distributorship for this particular product. So that we're working on something different with that. These are going to stay. These are the Imperials right here. This is the gunmetal technology. They'll definitely stay. The rest of stuff is being bargained for something else we're doing with it. Let's see, contact page, which I got to update. Yeah. I haven't put a form on here yet. Okay, let's go to ship and return, which is the same as the other one. Or shipping information, everything you needed. We even have a number up there, 800 number for the post office. So you can go and you can call and get some information, detail tracking, all that other good stuff. Blacklist, of course, we all know this one. This has actually hit the hardest because we have people coming in to do research. And I told you about the knockoff projectors. Right here, this is why we came up. Crystal Edge pops up. If you look up for a knockoff projector policy, our policy literally will pop up telling you and warning you to stay away from these projectors. These are the ones we all tested from far. And these right here are the big boys. These are when we had customers. These projectors, when they first came out, and customers were actually convinced on the 4K and the 150-inch screen, which they never got. And this is the Valve out right there. So in trade, we basically asked them to send over pictures of the reaction. And that's what they received. They received the image doesn't come up at all, period. That's why you do not use knockoff projectors with our screen paints, because they will not work. We don't support them. That is the Bowmaker. That's the fellow right there who sent in the images. I can't get the image above. I wonder why it's coming up so dark. No, it's like, what kind of projector you got? I got a Bowmaker. We don't support that. But we had to design a high-grade silver to sell over, to give to him so he can get his screen to work. We're not doing this time around. I'm not doing any high-grade silvers. I'm not making anything at all, period, special for you. Please read through that specification sheet. Can't express that freaking enough. It's a lot to read. I understand it's a lot to read, but you still have to read through it. I mean, gee whiz. I mean, come on. I mean, we know we ain't skimming on freaking specifications when it comes to everyday stuff you have in your house. Gotta read through some of that stuff. Install a gas line. You just want to skim right through it. And this right here, yeah, is from people who basically scams on paints. Now, we're going to expand this because I do want to put a section after we get done all of this. We got Danny stuff coming in here too pretty soon, because some stuff he was doing. He got caught stealing Google images and all kinds of dumb nonsense. These jokers got themselves involved in post office mail fraud. You name it's in here. Lying about the ambient light projection. 1 minute it is, 1 minute it's not. Who even knows? Over here, matching freaking white screens, matching gray screens. Just fiasco of craziness. Fake unboxing on products. Gentlemen, this whole list is coming to court with me. You know that, right? And then this is the other stuff. The cancel receipts, the crying on receipts, the fake email sent to us saying, buy whatever you want. And then going bipolar on me right in the middle of the freaking transactions and cried on every freaking receipt. Duplicating accounts. This IP address was actually traced on this particular Instagram account. Guess who it popped up under? Hey, how you doing in California? Yeah, I had a buddy trace this for me. So it came back in California where he actually duplicated an account to make it look like us and use my name. This is called identity theft, by the way. Let me see. And this is right here, Solid Wake 5, or Daniel. I keep calling him Daniel. I have a friend. She's not a girl. Daniel. I got a friend named Daniel and Danielle. So I get those two mixed up. I swear. I hate that Daniel and Daniel. It's so much alike. But anyway, Daniel. Yeah, this is your YouTube channel where you were doing fake unboxings on my products. So again, it's gonna be a little bit of a nightmare for you guys and coming this summer. Matching house paint made for free. Matching house paint, just another scam product he made. He tried to come back in and do it again and didn't go too well, and he removed that video too. And deleted the video from a channel. And this is the difference between a white and gray screen, where his screen literally matched a white screen, and he basically removed that video also. This is the 2.0, which he was selling on his website at one point. He removed it, and this is the product, how to make it for free. This is on his website showing him selling a it's the Cinemax, and over here matching it to house paint. This is what's going to be used against him in court, because clearly we're stating that when we're challenging this company, that he knew these products were basically matching house paint, and when he found out and discovered this, he didn't remove them. He just kept them on. He kept continuing to sell these products. So that's why he's being hit with massive fraud charges, because his company committed fraud. So, the minute you find out that something's fraudulent and it doesn't work right, you have to pull it. And he never pulled it. He left it on there. This is where he stole Google images. He literally stole images off of Google and claimed them to be his own screen paint product. Mind you, this guy's running a quad laser 4K projector. If you have to steal images on a projector that powerful, then there's something wrong with your product. But it's right there. And this is going to be all section right here for Danny, because we got some stuff with him we got to add in there. Now, over here, past the blacklist. Because as you say, so would you just start? No, we didn't start with you guys. We started off with fake projectors. This is why we have it all down here. Over here we have trash projectors. So this is where we're going to be buying a lot of these fake knockoff projectors that claim to be doing all this. And they're going to put them against Old Faithful, which is 1,000 lumens. So it'd be nice watching a 50,000 lumen projector that cost me about $40 versus Old Faithful at 1,000 lumens. So this is what this site's going to be for. Testing and showing you why these trash projectors are garbage. We got some of our previous videos up here already showing you why you do not go near these projectors. Oh, look who's up here right here. This is the projector they sell at Best Buy. Projector's trash. Trash. They sell this at Best Buy. I bought this at, on Amazon. But I was watching how people were sitting there saying how this projector was fantastic. It pulls up beautiful images. The YouTuber influencers. You lied on camera because that thing is trash. We tested those things. They're garbage. And that's the same projector I saw over in Best Buy. And it's funny because I whipped out my phone and I showed the guy. I was like, look, same projector you guys got. This is our results. We got the things are trash. And the guy was like, no, it's funny. We know they're trash. Even he admitted they're trash. Yeah, that projector was garbage. Jeez. Whew. We got the unboxing too. We did an unboxing on that one too, on top of that. So, here we go. Dun, dun, dun. This is the conversation we had with the, JM Go about their projector and the Kickstarter program. Yeah, told you we had a conversation with them in their room. As a matter of fact, they owe me some stuff, and I'll tell you why. They told me in April they were going to do a demonstration on showing off their capability for their projector to show off a 100% full contrast. But here you go. Read it and weep. For people who actually cursed at me out by saying you don't know what you're talking about. Kenneth Bird, 1080p 1920 by 1080p by 1920 by 1080 pixels. That's what their projector is. Although this is the native resolution of something 0.47 DM chip, but they're trying to add chip, beef it up. Chip is a 1080p. The N1 Ultra traps the XPR technology, blah, 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 that's fake and phony, as a solution. Wally applied across the DLP projector industrial to deliver an image with 4K resolution. No, you got a 1080p projector, that's all you got. It's right there. We got him to admit it. So how come we didn't mention all this in the Kickstarter? How come when you were selling the projector, you didn't put that in there? You tell us this, but you didn't put that in there. Why did you hide that? I think that would be important for people to read, wouldn't it? But they didn't add it in there. They just told you it was 4K. The projector is 1080p. But we use some kind of chip, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't care what kind of chip you use at the end of the day. It's not 4K. And you want to find out? Go buy yourself a 4K audio receiver. You will find out. Like, what the freak is this freaking echo going on in here? Why does it sound like a little second delay? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. It's not 4K. It's a 1080p. If you have a 4K projector, 1080p should never be mentioned in your specification ever. It shouldn't be in there at all, period. So why is it in there? Because the projector is a base 1080p projector. That's what it is. Let's see, premium viewing experience and at the same time keeps the price at an affordable range. No. Let me get this straight. So the P2 does 4K. P2 when it came out, they were about $3,400 when they came out. And then I see some of these projectors that are coming out, like the iWatt projectors, like one of them is like $5,500. A couple more were like $3,500 projectors. And you mean to tell me you didn't have enough money to turn that to 4K? You're using compress For that price using compressed, it should be way lower than that if you're using compressed. And you shouldn't be saying it's 4K because it's not 4K. You know what else won't read it? PS5 is not going to read it because PS5 can read a 4K signal. It ain't going to pick it up on that. And good luck with all that one. PC, not going to pick it up either. It's not going to read it. So this right here, big old hype, came on there, they did the Kickstarter for this projector. And not once they mentioned what they just said a few minutes ago. Now, this is another projector that people were seeing all over the internet. They were doing reviews on it. It's $43. It's supposed to be a full 1080p projector, LCD, and all this other craziness. And people were coming on YouTube, oh, it's a fantastic projector. It's a great picture. It's a great picture. That projector was trash. Oh my goodness. And we came out and did the review and the projector was trash. Now you got people coming and going, well, you know, it's not really a good projector. I wouldn't say it really. I would say something for your kids. Yeah, it's a kid's projector. Something that your kids can have. It's a fantastic projector for something that your kids can have, like in a treehouse or whatever. It's fantastic for that. Little screen, dark environment. It's fantastic for that. And if they break it and you don't have to worry about it, it's not going to overheat like some of these projectors that get really hot and don't worry about them getting hurt or anything. It's fantastic for that. But other than that, use this for your main theater projector? No. No. It's like, we don't need brakes. We just want to stick our feet out and Flintstone it. Kind of asking for it. There it is right there. Look, it's right here. Bought their projector. Brand new with the case and everything. That projector was good. Now, you see this screen right here? This is a Sony running right now. You see the screen right here? This is the other projector, the knockoff. That's a Sony at 1,000 lumens, and this is a projector claiming to be 6,800 lumens. I'm sorry, 3,200 lumens, my bad. Here, right there, 3,200 lumens. That's 3,200 lumens? That's 1,000 lumens right there. They don't read on dark screens. They can't pick up. Yeah, we had all that testing on it. Man, that I was like, ugh, what the freak? Look at this, watch this. See, look. See right here? There's the projector hitting here. Fully lit environment now. They can't read in fully lit environments because they can't pick up on the screen at all, period. So they're right there. And then over here, you'll see that's it right there. It doesn't pick up. I think with the other projector a little farther back. Yeah, it's not worth the money. You get ripped off. So we've done all this testing on these machines. This is why when I get people contact me and says, well, my machine will work. No. I'm definitely going to buy it. So the trash projector, we're going to get ourselves a trash can. Yep. I'm going to smash some projectors. I don't need them. And I wouldn't even give them away because they're trash. I really wouldn't. They're trash projectors. You're going to smash those babies. I wonder if I can build a trash can with a giant blade on the other end that can just crush stuff. That'd be pretty cool, though. I'm gonna think about that one right there. Yeah, figure out how to build that. That'd be pretty cool. Could we just throw it in the trash can? Yeah, these are trash projectors. These projectors are all trash right here. This is supposed to be 15,000 lumens versus this is our 1,000 lumen projector. Watch this right here. See, on this side of the screen, this right here, that's supposed to be a 15,000 lumen projector. On this one, it's only 1,100. Yeah, big difference. Big difference. This is why when we get a customer will contact us and say, hey, look, I can barely see the screen, and they show us an image that looks like this, we know you're using knockoff projectors. That's why it's not functioning. This is on a projector that's 1,100 lumens. It doesn't even have an HDMI port. It's an old, dusty, dirty old projector. What happened to my old projector? What happened to my old projector? All right, so let me see. We covered everything on that. Oh yeah, and one more thing too. Let's look up real quick. I'm gonna see if I can find a Discovery projector. Discovery projector. Ooh, Amazon got them. These things were the worst. Oh, they were horrible. Oh, wait, eBay got one for $39. There we go. Oh, there's one for 19 bucks. That's about right. That is just about right there. $19. These projectors were trash. They were called Discovery projectors. So let's show you on eBay what these things really look like compared to what people lied and said they were supposed to look like, because they lied on the QVC. I'm going to show you this, the shocking result of this projector. It's called a Discovery. They called it Discovery. I'm not laughing about that. That popped up automatically because I got it saved. They called it Discovery projector. The guy said you can't discover where the rest of your picture. You got to discover where the rest of your pictures at. Discovery projector. Let me see if I can find this thing. Because they're going to pick up two of these. Ooh, really? There's one that does this? I need to. I'm going to look into that because I like the ones that just starts and stuff. Here it is. eBay Discovery projector. 13 years ago. It's made by a company called Wonderwall. This projector was trash. Watch this. So that's the projector right there.
Projector. It'll do go up to 120-inch screen on it. It's designed for like video games, DVD players. As you can see right here, it's got the inputs here.
Told you, analog. There's no freaking HDMI ports. It's all analog, so you know what's going to happen with that. Hold on for a minute. He's not showing the one. I want to see it's by Wonderwall. I'll see if you can dig this thing up, because now we know what the company's called, Wonderwall. And I'm going to show you the QVC version of it. This is why I don't trust QVC. See if we did a video on this thing. Oh, there's a QVC one right there. There's him talking about the projector. He's an amazing projector. Projector was horrible. I'm gonna get one. We're getting one of these.
My channel have asked, so I am doing this. Is supposed to go to the next one.
We got a movie plan on this.
And as I mentioned, there's a blurry spot in the middle. That's because it has a halogen lamp with a poor reflector on it. We'll demonstrate that here. I don't know if it's showing up for you or not.
I can see it.
No, it isn't.
I can see it. I don't know why you can't see it. I saw it. See right there?
About
That's literally coming from the projector right there. That's how bad the lamp is in there.
And you can go a lot bigger. It does. The colors are actually pretty good.
No.
It's just making it look darkly a lot better.
That is horrible. That's literally horrible. And he's in a pitch black environment and it's that bad. Let's get it real quick. I'm going to show you the QVC talks about it. And they're talking about you can get this massive image and the picture quality is going to look incredible. Oh my goodness. Look at this one. This is actually even worse.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm just going to give you a quick little how-to on how to make your Wonderwall projector be a little bit clearer. As you know, anybody who has this, it's not the best quality in the world, but you know, for 50 bucks, it's just not bad. Well, this is the original projection image of the Wonderwall. I actually took the original 35-watt halogen bulb out of it and put a 50-watt in it. So that brightened it up a little bit. And I'm also going to show you, like I said, a way to make it just a little bit clearer. I mean, you might not be able to see it from this. It cuts down the brightness a little bit, but it definitely does make the picture a bit more.
It's horrible, ain't it? It's really, really bad. And you can't max out the size of it. They said 100 inches because what's going to happen is the screen's going to deteriorate because the pixels are really, really low on this machine. I mean, really low. Somewhere in the range of something like 240p. Now watch this. After seeing that nonsense, a bunch of people showing us off how dark they are. They're literally that dark. That is absolutely horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. Now watch this. Look at this right here. I love how the QVC sells this thing off.
David Burke is here with us with our Discovery Kids toys and fun.
It's a toy at that. It's a toy. It's not a projector, it's a toy.
We both were just like, what big kid, little kid wouldn't love this? Imagine being able to transform any wall in your home into a 10-foot movie screen, because that's what this does. It takes the images through the AV.
A 10-foot movie screen. Does he have any idea the size of a 10-foot screen by height? Apparently he doesn't. No, because 150s are 7 feet high. 250s are 11 feet high. What kind of screen you having that's 10 feet high? Watch this.
Inputs, takes the images and then shines them on the wall. So now guess what you can do? You can take your home movies, you can take your favorite DVDs, your kids' video games, and they can actually enjoy them up on a 10-foot screen.
You know, so funny. When I was a kid, I had a Super 8 projector.
I did too.
You had one of those?
Super 8. The little metal wheels.
We just dated ourselves.
Yeah.
Carbon
I
dated
know,
ourselves.
I know.
There are these little round like discs,
Yeah.
so there's sprockets, and they would go clink, 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 and there's no sound, and I had to get like this close to the wall.
Yeah.
And the image was about 6 inches wide. This is much more than that. It has sound, and really good sound actually. It's surprisingly good sound. You can also connect bigger speakers to it if you want, and the image
buy one of these.
is absolutely amazing. And for moms and dads and grandparents, giving your child who loves gaming, let's face it, you don't all love
Analog on
gaming.
here. You got
It's
analog
great to do
wheels.
it on a computer. Okay, that's fun. Great to do it on a TV set. That's fun too. Imagine this 10-foot wide diagonal space. They're inside the game. When they're moving around, they feel.
Yeah, right. Do you have? It's just what I said. 10 foot. What kind of screen are you describing at 10 feet high? Because I know screens at 10 feet high, and 150s or 7s. The 250 was about 11 feet high. That's a big screen. So you're talking about 10 feet high, then you're talking about diagonal, how long the screen's going to be from one end to the next. Unless you're going to be doing a 4.3, and there's still going to be a big screen, but 4.3 is going to be 10 by 10.
Feel the movement of the game. I mean, that's really spectacular, and kids just go crazy over this.
Yeah, and you know what? It's so simple.
gotta buy one.
You don't have to hang a screen.
I gotta buy
You
one of
don't have
these.
to run any crazy wires. You don't have to have a professional install.
No.
You don't have to spend. Well, listen. You know the big giant projector type screens. You can spend thousands of dollars on those. With this, I mean, it's $89.95. We're taking $10 off the price to celebrate Christmas in July. So. Take advantage of something that is truly, it's so much fun. Everything that you need comes in the box. All the connections, everything, the projector as well.
These are the people who get scammed on fake projectors. They don't know anything. It's scary. You're selling something you don't know jack about. This is what terrifies me about people who basically sell products. Then they don't know anything they're talking about. They're just going by whatever. It literally is pathetic. I'm saying that it is sad. It's pathetic because they don't know what they're selling. He doesn't know what he's talking about. 10-foot screen.
All the instructions on how to use it.
I
And it's
appreciate that so
analog.
much, and thank you, Discovery Kids, for including the connector cable. Again, when you get home after you buy something, the last thing you want to do is to have to go back to the store and grab something.
Yeah.
This connects, and look how easy this is, how foolproof. On the side of the projector, you've got here 3 color outputs. You've got yellow, red, and white. Look at that. Your connectors. Yellow, red, and white. They fit in. Even I can do this.
Yep.
And then
Oh my goodness. Hey, you can't match colors. That's not good. Gee whiz Louise. You gotta be kidding me. You have to explain the tutorial video on how to connect analog cables. It's self-explanatory. It's right there. If you get that mixer, like, I wonder why it sounds that's sounding right. It's like, oh my goodness.
they connect to the other side to either a DVD player or a gaming system or a television. And that's one thing that's really exciting, by the way. Parents, if you're watching your television in your living room and the kids come in and they want to do gaming, well, you're not going to kick you off, right? So they're going to be upset. You're going to be upset that they're upset. You basically...
Yeah, 12 years ago, I'm trying to figure out how back far that would have been. So bottom line is that would have been GameCube, pretty much runs analog off Dreamcast. Well, that equipment here anyway. All that stuff runs off a Dreamcast. You ought to be in that category. You wouldn't run anything off of it now. Well, yes, I could. I could run my old game systems off of it. But if I want to run something where I can run video off, I'll have to get something called a analog to converter. I'm going to get one of those. Oh, I do have one. I have one for the Dreamcast. But no, I need one for video. I want to run video. I'm watching movies on this thing.
television set in your house.
Yes.
So you can continue watching your show, the kids can go to their room and do their gaming.
Yeah, and there's no special wiring. I mean, literally, you want to plug this into your camcorder. You know, you want to plug this into your DVD player, and that's all you do. It's 3 little plugs here, 3 plugs there. Turn it on and just point it towards a wall. We're going to do that for you, but I want to remind everybody, I've got 290. That's all that we were able to secure this early in the season. It's only July. This is one of the hottest items, and it's going to be one of the hottest items for Christmas this year. You know, we get a kind of a head start. We get a feel for things when they start coming. Like last year with our Thunder tumbler cars. I mean, we could not get those things in stock. We couldn't keep them in stock. They're going to go quickly. So as you see, check it out. We're going to bring the lights down a little bit, but you see what it does? It takes that image, and it's just on it. This is just an ordinary. It's just an ordinary wall right here. You know, we created a little wall here.
Look how blurry it looks. So you're gonna get on camera. You're gonna talk about how high tech this thing. We're gonna put this on a 10-foot wall, and you mean to tell me at a size it looks like around like almost about 3 feet by 3 feet. So yeah, it is 4.3, 3 feet by 3 feet, and it looks that blurry. It should be much sharper than that. Oh my goodness.
Here, and now it's taking that image. Now what you're looking at here is only about 2 feet by 2 feet. Multiply that by 5, up to 10.
I wasn't too far off when I said 3 feet by 3 feet, so I wasn't too far off on that one.
Feet in size, and it's just going to magnify everything. It'll make it so much fun. Good, we get the lights all the way down so you can see it. Look how great that is. Look how clear.
And imagine you're doing a barbecue outside. You're in the backyard. It's summertime. It's hot. You can project the 10-foot image on the side of your house. Invite the family. Invite the entire neighborhood. And that's a big thing they're doing right now called screen on the green.
Yeah. That thing. Yeah, that's a piece of junk. We're going to get one of these. We may have one for $20. We're going to buy one of these.
By the way, I want to remind everybody, because we're actually giving a bonus, too, because it comes with the DVD.
Right, comes with the DVD.
It comes with this DVD called Pushing the Limits, and this has got all...
Ugh. Man, yeah, I told you, it was a garbage projector then, it's a garbage projector now. It just never worked. It just came with the most fuzziest, blurry image. I wonder, let me see. Wonderwall Discovery Projector specifications. Yeah. It's 480 by 240p. There is no way in the world you're going to even be able to put that at 100 inches. That is virtually impossible. So this is what the projector was. Look at that. That's not even going to happen. That's not even going to happen. My Pico projector I have here is higher than that. Viewable 120-inch screen. Lumen brightness 1200. Not even close. Not even close. The projector we're using over here is 50, and it picks up clearer than that. Not even close. All right, people. I gotta go. I gotta go take care of business. It's about time for me to leave out. Post office is about to open up, and I gotta go out and get these packages taken care of for customers. We're going to have the we did the updates on the site, so everything's updated with the policy. And also too, we're going to be adding in a 150-inch screen, which is the service we have here, but we're going to have a 150-inch screen version of it pre-coated. So that is going to be available today, because again, we have the coating, we already tested it and everything. It's good to go. We just got a bigger size now. This one we're going to coat to a half and half, because I want to do more demonstrations with half. Putting the white piece of paper up there, ugh, it's just too much work. So I'm going to paint half of this with the technology, and then have that for demonstration. And we got the new stuff right here, which is our new Infinity technology right here. This is the one we're going to be using for inflatable screens and all that other cool stuff. This one actually allows you to coat and turn what you want into your outdoor ultimate OLED display. And the other one's actually already pre-coated. So we're going to be good to go on that. This one we'll be testing out today. We're going to be doing a cardboard screen setup. But the video is going to be a little bit interesting. So I'm trying something new. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.